Okay. So, where we left off, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had all just finished dealing with the night hags.
Hell
Night
yeah.
hags.
Tux
Yeah, we
got
did.
To bed.
Tux took a tumble.
To say the least.
Understatement.
Um. And afterwards, you met up with the werewolves that were still remaining in the den. And Zuleika is asking you all to hold up your end of the bargain, helping remove Kiril from leader of the pack
Yep.
when the hunting party returns.
Hey, I mean, we got our partner already. We took care of the hags. What more is there to do? Let's just go.
I feel like making friends of werewolves might be to our advantage against
You're probably right.
others. It also might give us access to, like, if we were to want to go somewhere to hide, the more people we know that live in secluded locations, the better.
Hell yeah, we'll have a raven network and a werewolf network. King of all the
Yeah.
domains.
So,
werewolves are just as unobtrusive as ravens, I'm telling you.
as you all kind of sit here and mingle and wait, Zuleika speaks up and goes, typically, these sorts of contests are either one-on-one or a small team against a small team. I'd assume the team is the more preferable option here.
Probably, but there's a certain appeal to going one-on-one.
I feel like the one best suited to that might be Raidriar.
Probably, but I think a team fight's gonna be more fun.
The problem is, though, if one of you wins solo, then you will technically be...
Raidriar's eyes kind of glint a little bit because, oh, really?
And frankly, I don't think none of you are strong enough to take on Kiril alone.
That's...
Might be true.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
But we can... The other option is a 4-on-4, if that...
Would you need to be a part of that 4 so that you
That would
can
be-
retain?
That would
Yeah.
be preferable, yes.
All
You
right.
see, Ezmerelda goes, I don't think that I want to be a part of this. I just came here to deal with hags and werewolves.
That's fair, Ezmerelda. We'll,
As long as the
talk later.
children get freed. I
Tell
have
us,
no
though,
problems.
Ezmerelda, how many werewolf weaknesses do you know of? You're an experienced monster hunter.
Silver and magic. That's about it. And
Okay.
brute strength. Or, she kind of taps her head, a little bit of guile.
Guile
think
So
is-
you're
Guile's
saying
out, that's fine.
saying we should seduce them?
Yes.
Honestly, if it were up to me, if the hags weren't the problem, I would have just set a fire at the cave mouth and smoked them all out, but that really wasn't an option.
Didn't feel like it.
I haven't survived this long on my own by trying to go toe-to-toe with creatures of the night.
I feel like we've heard that line
Weird.
before.
Just like your master.
Creature of the night.
Okay, well, I think we can overpower some werewolves.
Yeah, but the question is who sits out? Raidriar probably raises his hand and says, "Guys, I feel distant today for some reason."
I can help out. I can cast some spells and...
How are you want to fight? Like
I'm
just
all-
direct
yeah,
combat?
I'm alright. I am a werewolf after all.
This is true.
Well,
Should we prepare then?
So, just to be clear, if Raidriar doesn't participate in the fight, he doesn't get any claim to the king of werewolves.
No, there's still a leader involved in the bout.
Yeah, so the goal, what was her name that we're talking to right now? Zuleika?
Yeah, I would prefer Kiril not to make it out alive as well.
that's fine by us.
Yeah.
Well, just to be
The-
clear, I don't know if Raidriar is going to want to sit this out if he doesn't get to be king of werewolves.
I feel like the werewolves would not appreciate Raidriar not being, like,
Yeah,
a
he'd have to
werewolf.
be turned.
Yeah, he'd have to get turned or something. And
Okay,
Zuleika
never mind.
already expressed interest. Well, we're probably saying this out loud. Zuleika's like looking at you like, "Hey, I want to be Queen Bee here, man."
I did want to bring something up to you all, I guess. In
What's up?
complete honesty, I myself do not wish to be the leader of this pack. It is my wish that my husband, Emil, be returned and he take his rightful role before Kiril usurped him.
Have we already talked about that?
At a passing.
Where's your husband? Or tell us a little more.
Well, that's the thing. Kiril had challenged Emil to taking over the pack.
And now he's
And-
outcast because he lost.
The fight, well, it honestly went to a draw. They were going to kill each other if it hadn't ended. And it was decided that it would be finished at another date, but most of us were confident in that Emil would eventually win out. It
Way to
seems,
go.
however, in the meantime, Kiril decided to make certain deals with certain lords,
Oh.
Oh, he's at the castle.
and Emil was taken.
Oh. I see.
I am willing, should we prevail and I be made leader of this pack. There are other packs in these secluded mountains, and I'd be willing to be on your side as well as try to convince others that may not have been completely fallen under sway of the Lord. If you all
Okay.
promise that on the day that I'm sure you inevitably go to the castle, you take special care in making sure you free Emil and return him, if he is still alive.
Of
which
course.
is-
We would vow to do so if you could do that much for us.
And Raidriar speaks up and says, I think this is a good plan. I agree to this. I messaged
Yeah.
Nico about this, so
Okay,
he's on board.
cool.
Cool beans. Good
sounds
stuff.
good.
The more the
So-
merrier.
If that's the case, which three of you are going to aid me?
Well, I don't have mage armor, so I kind of want to sit this out.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you want to sit this out, then Snow can play Raidriar, and the three
Or
of us can
I
do
mean,
it.
if you just want to,
Yeah,
Mesa.
I can.
Oh,
I've done
yeah.
it once. I can do it again.
Mhm.
There we go.
He
That
didn't
works.
die when I controlled him last time.
He doesn't have any bio or anything on his sheet, so I'm just going to give you access to his sheet.
Okay, perfect.
Did I paste my bio into my sheet? I don't think I did. It was
I
really
did.
long.
So I'm going to make you an owner for now, and that should let
Yeah.
you roll and stuff.
Oh. Okay, cool.
If you want to test out something. And
Damn,
Nico,
70 hit points, imagine.
and Nico, and he doesn't have the temp that would wear off by now.
Even
But,
if he did at 20.
He is using the blood spear and a shield now, which is why his AC's 20.
Oh my god. Okay.
What's this feel like?
That does mean he's one-handing the spear, so the damage will be a D6,
Okay.
but it is a +2 weapon, so.
Yeah, the 2 is pretty nice.
Well, we should go to the cave mouth now and wait.
Sounds good to me. I do want to say, if either Ren or I notice the werewolves, or Zuleika smells them or whatever, I want to just immediately cast Spear Guardians.
Oh, and just have it up?
Yeah. If it waits like 5 minutes, that's fine. It lasts 10 minutes. So.
Okay. In that case, Ezmerelda says, do you mind if I let the children out and talk to them for a little bit? And Zuleika goes, no, that's perfectly fine. I understand. Tux, do you want to join me for a while? Maybe we can get to know each other a little better.
Sure. Yeah, let's
Unless
do it.
you want to watch them fight.
I feel like I need to be a part of this fight.
If that's your wish, then very well.
Well, I do actually have a couple questions for you, but
Yeah,
we can
go
talk.
ahead. Just
Okay.
throw me the potion.
Yeah, sure. I hand my potion of... Is it superior healing? Yeah. I hand my potion of superior healing to Kilvin.
Okay. I will move that. Go ahead and don't delete it yet, because I haven't moved it yet, but... Okay, go ahead and delete it out of your inventory now, Tux.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna move you all if you don't mind. So yeah, you all head back to the mouth and wait. That stuff up here. That was that kid. Ezmerelda did take the child that was found up with the hags. BT dubs.
Nice. That's good.
Okay,
Guess
and
I
you
can't
watch
do
as you
anything
look
sly
behind
from the
and you
sidelines.
see the 4 other werewolves that were here sort of like taking up and sitting at the top of this ledge here. And you see you all sit here for about another hour passes, and you see Zuleika sniff a little bit, and she goes, "They're on their way. They should be arriving any moment now."
Good luck, Tux yells from the sidelines.
If that's the case, then
Are we in any type of? Are we just like sitting around a fire? Are we near the mouth of the cave?
Wait, did I not activate the
Oh, there we are.
Hello, us.
That's my bad.
All right, here we are. Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, that's good. All right.
And you hear some howling as you see that hunting party that you had seen before turn the corner. You see the familiar man, Kiril, that you had met on the causeway, is dragging a goat behind him, as well as 2 other are carrying what seems to be deer carcasses. And you see
Nice.
these 4 are still transformed, but you do see a man, Kiril, and then a woman beside him, who are currently in their human forms, and they approach and look up and go around. Kiril goes, "Ugh. What the hell is going on here?
Hi!
I remember you all with the fancy blades.
That's us.
Zuleika, what the hell is going on here?" And she steps forward. "Kiril, I am challenging you for leadership of the pack in accordance with the old ways. A team battle, I believe." You see Kiril spits and goes, "You really think that you could usurp me like this?"
Do you not agree to the terms of the duel?
"Of course I agree.
Okay.
Won't matter."
Do we have an audience back there? Are those people watching us?
Yeah.
Can
And
we
you
get-
see...
Can we gauge how like supportive or rejective they are of what's going on right now? The other
Well,
werewolves
they
in the
had...
cave.
the last session they did discuss with you that they're willing to go with whoever wins. They didn't
Okay.
And it looks like the
Um,
werewolves behind him kind of have the same sentiment.
Are
Are they all kind of shocked? Probably.
most of them seem to be growling at you, and these ones seem a little more off put. And you see this woman step and goes, "Kiril is the rightful owner.
Okay, wife.
Why don't you prove it?
We will." And you see Kiril turn and snap to 2 of the other werewolves behind him. You with me. We've got some business to take care of.
Nice.
In the usual spot, I assume. And you see Zuleika nod, and she points and indicates over towards this.
Okay. For half a second there, I was really worried you were gonna say cliff again, and I was like, I don't like falling.
No! Tux is now terrified of heights.
Okay. And Zuleika kind of motions you guys all. And as you move over here, you kind of see these wolves kind of shirk into the corner here and sit down. And it's strange, they almost seem to be watching attentively and eager to see what happens here.
I wonder.
Same thing with the ones that had been accompanying Kiril.
Oh god, let me out.
Let me out.
Yeah, I'll be over here, guys.
That is a couple of wolves right there.
Talk about with the kids.
Hopefully, what's or what took the kids like and left like is with them back there, or is leaving with them.
Yeah, that's what she said. She was gonna check on them and let them out.
Yeah, they probably ought not watch.
And you see these other two werewolves that didn't get chosen sort of take up positions as well along these two.
Theatrical.
Texas
Where you
shimmering
sit-
around panically trying to find a place that isn't near werewolves.
Okay, and Zuleika kinda. And what's the radius of Spear Guardians?
15 feet.
15 feet. And you see Kiril kind of snort and go, your magic won't mean anything here. Whoops. Oh, go ahead and put it back on you.
Is there a reason why? Do I detect anything weird about this area?
No. It seems he's more boasting than anything.
Okay.
This is gonna hit like a truck.
You little shit.
And you watch as...
Can we adjust formation before we jump into
if there's
battle?
anything... Yeah.
Do we, from our conversation with Zuleika, do we gather that she's a tanky one or a Raidriar looking one? Does she seem tankier than Raidriar?
She seems pretty, I mean, from what you see, she doesn't have any sort of like armor on or anything, but she does seem pretty stocky, like she's definitely done a decent amount of hunting on her own, and...
Okay. I just meant, does she want to stand behind them with me?
No,
or
she's up front, and she's looking...
This is good formation then, probably.
Okay. If that's the case, we will get started here.
Can I offer up a quick prayer to the Golden Mask? I can make it convincing. I mumble I close my eyes for a second and mumble under my breath. More sacrifices.
There is a new module so that you don't have to have the combat tracker taking up space on your screen now.
Yay.
Double digits, hell yeah.
Oh, is it not showing us other people's rolls?
It should be.
I can
Is it
see
not?
Raidriar's 14, but I can't see anyone else's number.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you don't have to see the number necessarily because
That
it's
is
in the
true.
order.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have the side panel collapsed?
I don't currently, but I'm going to in a second.
I meant Nathan, because all the initiative rolls are in the side panel for sure.
Yeah, that's all the information that was in the old combat tracker is still there. This is just an easier.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to have it open on that tab. Gotcha.
So, just to be clear about Raidriar's abilities, maneuvering attacks, restraining strikes, riposte, they all require superiority die. How many superiority die do I have?
Ooh, maneuvering die.
Oops. What did I click? Oh, I'm sorry. I
you're
think I
good.
accidentally started it, but
No, you're good. You are up first. Second one. No, you're me.
4, and you gain one at 7th level, so 5.
But
Okay.
do they regen on short rests?
Yes.
Okay, so
cool.
then you're at 5 out of 5.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and with that, we'll get this fight started.
Raidriar, I know you're looking from the great beyond right now, but I promise to do my best here. You can give me your
Raidriar,
critiques later.
so just like shivers and it's like, ooh, I feel like I feel like Nathan's playing Raidriar.
It's your turn, Ren.
Okay, I would like to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. We're kind of far away from each other right now. We didn't think this through. Is this where we're actually starting? Like, did we?
Yeah.
So
this
there's
sort of
5, 10,
area-
15, 20. There's 30 feet in between our two groups
Yep.
right now.
But that's fine
Well-
because you're a ranged fighter.
Well, yeah, but the short range on a dagger is 20 feet. So,
Oh,
okay, I will make a short bow attack.
Okay.
Um,
And
do I
who
get-
are you shooting?
I would like to shoot Kiril.
So
Do I
go
get to
ahead.
make it at advantage?
Yes, you do.
Cool beans. Is that control or alt?
Alt.
I believe.
Alt?
I remember. Yep.
Dang.
All right.
Natural 20.
No way. Where?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit!
wow.
It didn't turn red. It didn't turn red. I'm
Yeah,
sad.
green. Well, didn't turn green. There's a new mod. So I've updated. Let me turn this music down a little bit. I've updated to a really new version of Foundry, so there might be some bugs.
Sure.
Okay, so does that mean I roll sneak attack twice, or do you just double the damage dice?
You roll it. Yeah, roll it twice. Well,
Okay.
double the damage dice, which is basically rolling twice.
Damn.
Do you want to just double it, or would you rather me roll it? A second time?
Roll it. We've been doing rolls.
Okay.
So
There you go.
dang, you just
Bill.
really did a number on Kiril right off the gate.
Okay, and then I would like to use my bonus action to brace, like, you know how like people with shields, they'll have somebody standing behind them when somebody smacks into them so that they can like stay standing and like deal with whatever's happening. I want to stand behind Zuleika and brace her in the event that she gets like attacked. I want to give her sturdiness so that she can do what she needs to do effectively.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right.
Disadvantage, I guess. On whoever.
Just so we're aware, when I hover over these guys, I can't see whether or not they're uninjured.
Yeah, that might be this session because I'm still working with the mod because not all the modules are compatible yet with the new version of Foundry. So
Okay.
I'll let you guys know how they're looking. But Kiril definitely did take a decent hit
Nice.
from that. Okay.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. Kilvin, when you were making stuff for us, did you give me silvered arrows?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Okay. Then
Yes, so I'm assuming you would-
assume that I used one of those. I think I believe he made them in batches of 10, so that means I have
Yep.
9 left.
One pack of 20.
That'd be correct.
Okay.
So yeah, the arrow slams into Kiril's side and he cries out in pain, but he seems to grunt it off. And he will use one of his legendary actions.
Oy.
You watch as he shifts into his werewolf form, and clearly he's not much, but significantly larger than the other werewolves you've seen. And he lets out a wild howl, and you see that the other 3 werewolves with him this howl sort of hyping them up. And that's
Yeah,
his
it
legendary
is.
action.
Okay. Not looking forward to the legendary actions here.
They're gonna hit like a truck, I think.
Okay, does that end your turn?
Sorry, yes. Is the little arrow here? Is that how
Yep.
it goes? Okay, I see.
Yep. So now it is this guy's turn. So 25, 30, 35. You watch as this werewolf bounds across.
Probably doesn't matter, but he has half speed inside the circle.
Okay, yeah. So he would still have just enough movement then
Okay.
to hit
And then he
Raidriar.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. He fails. So how much damage does he take?
48. Because I upcast it.
Oh, did you use a 4th level?
Uh huh.
Gotcha.
Oh, nope, that should be 48. 58.
Damn. 2 nat ones.
So total 15.
Uh huh.
Not bad.
Definitely not
You
bad.
made up for
You
it.
see as your guardians seemingly begin to accost this werewolf, he's taking a decent amount of damage, and you see though he bounds forward, and he makes a claw attack against Raidriar, and you see the howl this werewolf's eyes have gone red and definitely with some bloodlust in it.
They want to kill us.
So 18 to hit, and you see Raidriar holds up his shield and blocks the first claw.
Because that
Swipe
misses,
and then-
can I use a riposte here?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Barbarian things.
Fighter.
So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, so that's with the spear. Let me
Yep.
find it. Sorry.
You're good.
Blood spear, Kaban.
Smack him with that spear.
18 does hit.
Nice.
Jesus.
Okay, and
12
I also add a superiority
Yep.
die. How do I roll
Yep, to the
that?
damage. It's a D8.
Okay. Let me remind myself which one is D8. There
12.
we go.
Plus 5, 17. God dang.
17.
Not
17
bad at
damage on a
all.
reaction.
So that would be. Hold on.
Raidriar shelling it out.
Okay. Yeah, and you see that with that, this werewolf's looking pretty rough, but you see as he swings back around to Raidriar and gets him right where it hurts, he rolled a natural 20 to hit.
Oh,
so
the werewolf rolled again?
yeah, he gets 2 attacks.
Whew. Okay.
And that hits you. You take 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I'm applying this myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
If you would be so kind.
That was Tux, that would have hurt a lot more, but. Jesus.
Weird, I don't feel like I'm in danger after one attack. It's crazy.
And then you watch, and that ends that werewolf's turn. And you watch as the woman who was beside Kiril earlier transforms and books it and goes straight for Zuleika. No
Oh.
hesitation.
Can Raidriar send
Murders. If she attacks.
Okay.
So riposte isn't a reaction yet, no. Okay. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
She fails. 17
Nice.
damage.
Wow.
Man, if they're just gonna take the fight to us in here.
Yeah, this is they gotta come close. They gotta get swung by angelic hammers.
Okay.
I feel
And
like if Kiril wasn't so boastful, he would have been like, all right, we'll fight in 10 minutes.
She will make 2 claw attacks against Zuleika.
When I use the help action, I was just reading it now. Do you want me to specify exactly what I am helping with? I assume it only gives advantage on things, so do I have to specify?
It really
like,
so it gives advantage on the next attack roll or the next ability check.
okay, specifically, like
specifically,
that's what the
yeah.
help action always does.
Yes,
okay,
correct.
okay, good stuff. So I can't give her a advantage on like a saving throw.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Understood.
But you see both of Bianca's strikes land true, and one of them seemingly really. She also rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Really tears across Zuleika's chest. But she still looked like she's holding out.
That's good.
How's
That's
the werewolf
good.
in front of Raidriar look?
It's looking pretty rough.
It's uninjured or injured?
It's pretty injured.
Okay, cool. It's probably best that we. Oh, I don't want to metagame. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tux, get out of here. Get out of here, Tux. Sit down.
Tux coaching from the sidelines.
Get him, guys. Punch him in the liver.
All right,
It's Raidriar's turn.
Raidriar's move. Raidriar screams out, "I am the true ruler of Barovia," and makes an attack against this werewolf right here.
Okay.
He's going to do 2 attacks with the blood spear. 27 to hit.
It. Get it.
And
Damn it.
then one more attack.
Oof.
Does 14 hit?
Precision. Oh.
14 does hit.
Okay. And
I
then
wonder if their AC is a little lower because of whatever boost Kiril gave them a minute ago. Like, I wonder if it's a rage effect.
right. There's not anything else. Oh, I can use another maneuvering or a superiority die, but I don't think I will.
Yeah, you can.
No, I will, because yeah, I know what I'm doing. I think I will do a maneuvering attack to try to. What if I just want to add more damage? Would that be a precision attack?
I think that's your attack roll.
Well, yeah, and I guess you technically are supposed to declare that before, but I guess you.
For this one, I can do
know.
it before or after an attack roll.
So on a maneuvering attack, yeah, you can do that.
A maneuvering attack. That's yep. Okay, cool. So I'll attack this one more time. With
you don't attack one more.
You add a superiority die damage to the roll. Okay.
Yeah. So that 12 is an extra D8.
There.
Pack it
then
on.
with
Get
that,
it. Get it.
Yeah. There, he's looking real rough.
The
That's a
werewolves
maneuvering
and
attack.
us.
At the
both
end,
rolling.
at the end of, is that the end of your turn, Raidriar?
Yep. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you watch as Kiril uses another legendary action, and you watch as he sort of gets down on all fours, and then with one swift motion leaps and lands all the way directly there.
Oh God.
Okay.
See boy.
And now it's your turn, Kilvin.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Dragging my circle with me.
Okay.
And then spiritual weapon. Do. It's right here, I guess.
Okay. Where are you putting it?
To the left of Kiril.
Okay.
So, Kilvin runs in and casts a hammer to his left, and then he's gonna swing his hammer. Yep.
It already rolled it. If you want to just take that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do a swing my normal hammer.
Hit.
At the werewolf in between us.
Yeah.
Okay.
19 hits. And are you intending to kill?
Yes.
Okay. You bring your hammer down, and it cracks across this werewolf's head, and it drops to the floor.
Nice. Raidriar nods to Kilvin approvingly. This is good.
Whoops.
I
that's
like
not
this.
right. Okay. So, Kiril's, is it end or start?
Art.
Start. Okay, so make a wisdom saving throw.
When Kilvin smashed that werewolf, its blood was like going everywhere, and Raidriar is just like bathing in it. Like, yes.
You watch as he seemingly starts to be fall victim to these spirit guardians, but then you see he hypes himself up and shrugs them off, and he used one of his legendary resistances.
Wow. Okay.
So half damage,
Made
right?
the save? Okay, yeah.
Mhm. So 7. Nice. Okay. On his turn, you watch as he moves through to this position. And then he is going to make a claw attack against Ren.
I'm going to do Sentinel.
Okay.
Do I do that now?
So how does I don't remember how Sentinel works.
I can post it to the chat. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So Kilvin will look to Kiril, or Raidriar will look to Kiril, and he'll say, leaping this close, huh? Are you prepared to die?
Big
And then
oof.
he's gonna roll a natural 1, and his face will go red.
Okay.
Big oof.
And so he will make his first claw attack against Ren.
You could
20 to hit you, Ren.
20 does hit.
So that will be 11 damage. Would you like to half it?
Does that takes my reaction, right? Uncanny Dodge takes my reaction. Odds are he's going to make another attack, so I'll take the 11. That's not too bad.
Yep.
Should I mark it off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Did you do that?
Sorry, now I did. Sorry, I was talking to.
Okay.
I was making tea. She's
And
bad.
with that, he will actually sidestep now out of the Spirit Guardians. Kilvin, I'm sorry, did you want to take an attack of opportunity against Kiril when he did that?
I do, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Does Sentinel use Raidriar's reaction?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It'd be a little OP if it didn't.
16 does hit.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
8 more damage as you hit him as he walks away from you.
This isn't totally unmanageable.
Oh, he does have half speed when he's inside the circle.
Yeah, he should be good because he was right here.
Okay, cool.
So-
I don't know what his range is, so.
Because that would be 10, 20. Yeah, he's plenty. He's got plenty. And you see he'll sidestep now Raidriar and attack again with his claws against Ren. 18 to hit.
Give it
Okay.
to me.
It's another 16 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty, that one I will have with Uncanny Dodge.
Okay.
So I'll mark off 8.
And then he will finish off with a bite against you.
Oh, damn, he gets another one.
17 to hit this time.
That matches my AC.
So that still hits.
Alrighty.
So that is 14 more points of piercing damage.
I win! I Uncanny Dodged the right one. Yay.
Nice.
Okay, 14. So that puts me at 23. 19.
You're at 19 health already?
Oh boy.
I am at 19 health already.
Oh god.
I mean, that was 3 attacks, so.
True.
Okay.
Alrighty.
That will end his turn.
All I can say is I'm glad I'm not in that fight. Tux
Yeah,
says-
if he had sidestepped around Raidriar to Tux might have just gone down there.
Yeah.
You watch as this werewolf will run up, make a wisdom saving throw. Definitely fail it, so go ahead and roll your damage. 20. Alrighty. And then he will enter in the zone and move right next to you, Kilvin, and then he will attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
So acrobatics or athletics, it's your choice.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you see with the hype that Kiril seems to have given him, that he manages to rest his arms around you and is holding you in place. And that will end his
Did this
turn.
werewolf die right here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just remove him. It's not a big deal. Okay. And now it is Zuleika's turn.
It's Zuleika.
Go Lika.
So I'm just going to use one of these
Zuleika.
wolf tokens to represent it. But you watch as she clasps the symbol that you had all seen earlier when she had cast that spell. And you see appearing right next to this female werewolf here, a sort of spectral wolf forms and makes an attack against beyond. She casts spiritual weapon.
This is literally that, like, summon whatever low-level spell from Skyrim where it gets you a wolf. This whole time we've been in Skyrim, we didn't
And
even know it.
it seems to take a decent chunk out of her, actually, as it bites in. And then she will make an attack. You see that she actually does seem to have a spear that she's thrusting out at Bianca.
That's what I helped. I suppose that's what I helped her with.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you gave her advantage on that because she missed.
I did.
It went from a miss to a hit, so
Ayo!
stabs into
Economy!
and that is round 1.
Dang.
Okay. I was thinking maybe Tux might make a move, but I don't know how bad of an idea that is.
I don't know about that. It sounds like a pretty bad idea.
What if I did an illusion?
No, we're in the middle of a fight. No, you can't discuss this.
Okay.
Okay, Ren would like to use the disengage bonus action and move 5. Well, okay, no, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. I would like to use my 1 weapon interaction to pull out my rapier, my +1 rapier. +1 means it's magic, yes,
Yep.
which means it. Okay, cool beans. I would like to make a rapier attack at Kiril.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and roll that. Big oof.
Unfortunately,
That hurts.
Big
you
ol'
jam
not
right
him.
into his one of his pecs, and he just almost. You can see he kind of goes in his wolf form.
Oh my god. Alright, so I would like to use the disengage bonus action and move 5, 10. Yeah. Right here is good.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, maybe back up 1 more.
15. 20. Alright, I finished. Pass.
Well, I'm sorry, Ren. I forgot. You need to make a Constitution saving throw from that werewolf bite.
Okay. Constitution. I'm so good at that.
You got this?
So
Okay.
good.
That is noted.
Oh god.
Big oof.
How
Can I still get the move? Alright. Yeah, that should still be the end, though. I'm good. Action, bonus action, movement.
And
Yeah,
you said
I'm
it's
good.
start turn, right?
Mhm.
So wisdom save. She does make it, but go ahead and roll the damage. 13, so half of that. Will be 6. Okay. She will shimmy. Actually, Raidriar still has an action, a reaction, so no, she won't. She'll just make 2 claw
I
attacks.
actually don't think I have a reaction because I used it when Kiril leaped.
Oh yeah, because it's not until your turn.
I mean, you can give me a bonus reaction if you want.
Well, no, I think
Do reactions refresh at the top of the round or on your next turn?
Well, I used 2 reactions last turn, so
at the start of your next turn. So,
yeah.
alrighty then. In that case, she will shimmy around to be outside the field here. She'll actually move there. And she will once again attack Zuleika. I believe that does hit. Claw again. Yeah, you watch as she kind of shimmies around and is seemingly tearing at her flank right now. Zuleika's looking she's looking rough. She's like probably about halfway. No, and now it's Raidriar's turn.
Okay. Staring down.
Is there a chance, by the way, that you're going to attempt something in this fight at all, Tux? Is that a thing that might happen?
Looking around at the crowd, everyone's eyes seem to be pretty heavily focused on this fight, right?
Yes.
I don't see anyone looking in my direction.
No.
Okay. Well then, Tux is going to give.
Well, I'm asking because I'm gonna have you roll initiative if that's the case.
Okay.
Like,
sure.
Is there a chance that you might do something?
Seeing how this fight's going, yes.
Dude,
Okay,
hit
so
me with a fireball, I dare you.
Go ahead and roll initiative, so that you're just in the track right now.
Okay.
So.
Okay, perfect. Then toggling back to Raidriar's page. I think I'm going to stare down Kiril and say goodbye to your little friend, and walk over here and try to crack this werewolf across the head.
Okay.
With the blood spear of Kavan.
Ooh. To your little friend.
Okay, that's 10
a
damage.
Damage roll, but it's damage.
10 damage, and then I'm not going to add any maneuvering die yet, I think. I'm just going to do one more attack. 14 hit?
It does.
Okay. 9 damage to
more
that.
damage.
And yeah, I think that ends my turn. Yep, I'm okay with that.
Okay, Kilvin, you're up. You are currently grappled.
How does this werewolf look behind me? That's holding me.
He's looking pretty beat up.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna swing the spiritual weapon at him. It's gonna hover over my shoulder.
Gotcha. And okay, you're swinging at him, right?
Yeah. That didn't work.
I should have moved a little differently.
Why is that? Okay.
I feel like I should be protecting Ren.
Perhaps. I would appreciate it.
Does it not roll? Oh, there we go.
Nope, that's its damage roll. I want the attack roll. Whatever, here's a d20.
That'll definitely hit.
Nice.
So, do you want me to just take the 7?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough, but it's still hanging in there.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll swing my hammer at it then.
Okay. Because it's just the grapple condition, there's no like disadvantage or anything here. So.
Actually, I was kiting bolt. I'll do that.
Okay. That will be a disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of.
Oh, right. Shoot. Anything else that would be worth doing? No, okay, then I'll just swing the hammer. I don't want disadvantage. It's annoying. Nope.
11 unfortunately misses as he's kind of keeping you at bay and you're unable to sort of swing your hammer back at him.
While Kilvin does this, though, I'm going to use Sentinel and try to make an attack against this werewolf to try to finish it off.
Sentinel is when something attacks.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
I did not know that part about it.
Still in a creature?
Yeah. So it could be us. Doesn't have to be an enemy.
That's actually pretty neat. I didn't know about that. That feature.
Oh,
God
that's actually
damn it.
great.
25 does hit.
Is this thing still alive?
If it's dead, though, it's huge.
It's looking real rough, but it's
oh, man.
Okay, I'm going to maneuvering attack against this.
Okay, so add a d8.
Come on, why?
It's still you're tearing it apart, but it knows that it's got a job to do keeping Kilvin locked down.
All right, well then I end my reaction.
Damn it. Okay, I'm done then.
You watch as Kiril will step forward and begin tearing into Zuleika. As he claws out first. Oh god, that hits. As she takes 19 points of slashing damage from the first strike. She's looking pretty rough. And he'll claw again. This also hits, dealing an additional 13 points of slashing damage. And then he will bite at her neck. And deal, finally, 15 more points.
He's doling it out.
And you look like now, after that, after he went all out on Zuleika here, she is hanging on by a literal thread.
Hey, Zuleika, you said you could fight.
Fuck. Give her the potion.
Okay,
All right.
Tux, are you doing anything?
Alright, Tux, paint a picture for this circle right here. There's like a bunch of fae flying around.
Yeah.
Angels with
A bunch of
fiery
angels.
hammers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angels with fiery hammers. I'm going to give one of them the illusion of a spectral hand. A ghostly spectral, give them ghostly spectral hands to make them look a little bit bigger and a little bit more ghostly. And then, literally, that's all I'm doing right now, and then I end my turn. I'm just keeping my eyes on one of the angels, and I accidentally placed a template.
That's fine.
And I'm giving it the appearance that it has more power than it lets on, and I end my turn.
Okay. Whoops. That's
Sorry.
not it. No, you're good. So this werewolf has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I forgot. God, Spirit Guardians is good.
Still strong.
What's your DC?
13.
Okay, so it doesn't make it, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes.
And you watch as finally your guardians come in and just tear this last remaining werewolf apart, and it releases its grip from you.
Nice.
Dang.
Um,
Disengage, Zuleika.
yeah.
Disengage.
So on her turn, she will take the disengage action. Actually, hold on.
He'll take the legendary action, win the fight, and win the fight.
Yeah, she will take the disengage action and move up here with her back against the wall. But at the end of her turn, Kiril will use a legendary action. And
No.
Leap.
Goodbye, Zuleika.
it's right there.
Goodbye, Zuleika. Goodbye, me.
We can save her. Probably not.
And it's your turn.
Alrighty then. Oh, did she get to move her spectral wolf at all?
Oh, yeah, she does get to do that as a bonus action, so she will do that. She'll move it towards Bianca and make an attack.
Good catch.
Nice, nice, nice.
Thank you for that. Where is it? Here we go. That does hit. Watches it tears off another chunk off Bianca.
I
And now
would
it-
like... Yeah. Let's see here. I will make... what is Kiril's status? Does he look rough or really rough?
Oh, wait, he entered the circle, by the way.
Yeah. So it's whenever. Is it the first time they enter?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Well, I think it's anytime they... Let me look.
and yeah.
Put it in the chat. Let us all
Put
judge.
it in the chat. I'm sorry. Was whatever was happening resolved?
Uh,
Why did that do that? Okay, whatever.
I'll make the saving throw. He definitely makes the save.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll the damage then. Oh, that 3 is not the correct one.
So half of that would be 10. He's still looking pretty healthy.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty then. I would
Okay.
like to or what were you gonna say, Kilvin?
Sorry, I just wanted to when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or
Okay,
starts its
yep,
turn there.
there we
So
go.
any turn.
Okay, cool.
I will turn into Donald Duck and use my action to quack. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to use. Wait, so help bonus action only does not give advantage on like saving throws or death saves or anything like that.
Nope, just the two things listed, right?
It doesn't even list them, or maybe I copied it wrong and it does. But
okay.
Okay, then I would like to make a rapier attack at Kiril. Go forth, my sword.
That hits. It is a sneak attack.
Nice.
Thank God, take all the damage.
Nice.
All right.
46, Jesus.
And I would like to use the disengage bonus action to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. And end my turn there.
Okay. On Bianca's turn, she will enter the space. Go ahead and roll the damage. Okay.
Damn.
She's looking pretty rough, but she manages to survive as she runs up to Kilvin here and makes her first claw attack.
Okay, yeah, I did use my reaction to finish off that last one.
Yeah, you tried to, but then the spirit guardians were like, "We got you, man."
Your armor holds on the first attack, and it holds on the second attack. Can't break your concentration. And that will end her turn. And it is Raidriar's turn.
Alright. Raidriar is eyeing Kiril like, man, I want to kick his ass, but reluctantly turns and looks at the female werewolf beside him, tries to finish her off.
Okay.
First attack, 23 to hit. Second attack, 17 to hit.
How do you want to do this?
Using the spear, he reaches around, seeing her turn towards Kilvin. He reaches around, grabs her by the neck with the spear, and slams her into the wall behind him. Essentially removing her from the fight in the most theatrical way possible.
Okay. So you watch as Raidriar thrusts the spear forward and manages to get a hold with her and kind of like uses it to bring her closer and grab her and throw her. And she flies and slams into the wall. On the ground.
Get away from me.
Raidriar then looks at Kiril and says, "You're next." Ends his turn.
And with that, Kiril will use one of his legendary actions. And he cries out in rage and goes, "Bianca, no!" And he's gonna leap right next to Raidriar.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, why did you kick her over next to me?
No, I drew his attention. I'm surprised, but...
And that does not provoke opportunity attacks, by the way.
Okay.
Kiril then uses his legendary action to do
one shot
something.
Raidriar.
You.
Alright, well, in that case, Spitch Weapon's gonna swing over my shoulder again. Let's take a swing at him.
Okay.
A thong.
Aren't you guys glad you don't have two people you're trying to save? Just the one?
Lol.
19 does hit.
Even though you're not in the fight, Tux, you're still in danger.
True.
5 damage.
Mister, I'm gonna augment the spirit guardians.
Yeah.
I am gonna back up. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna back to here.
Okay. Kiril will make an opportunity attack against you.
That's what I want.
With a natural 20.
Of course. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna Sentinel.
How many natural 20s has
A lot.
that been?
Well, I mean, the howl and stuff has been helping out.
No, I meant like for all of us combined. Like I rolled.
Oh, yeah.
one.
We've seen a lot of
we're all
20s.
rolling
Yeah.
So, Kilvin,
Mhm.
first of all, I need you. So you take 13 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
As he slashes across Kilvin, bounces the spear off. You take 27 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can do.
Okay, that still makes it.
You're so good at that.
Look at that Constitution. And also
So-
that random +2.
He's so constituted.
It's not random. It's the
Yeah.
the cloak and the
Right, yeah.
statue.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then so guiding bolt was gonna be my next move.
Okay.
Well, that-
You guide that bolt, buddy.
Guide it straight into him.
Guide it good.
That's some...
Did you
Christ.
cast that? Did you just do a level 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch as you cast a spell and slams right into him.
Level 1 guiding bolt is 4d6. That's pretty good.
Yep. Clerics, man.
Clerics, man.
Yeah, that's
I almost said Kilvins.
Kilvin's, man.
Kilvins, man.
I mean, also true.
Okay.
All those Kilvins.
At the end of your turn, Kiril will use another legendary action, and you watch as he gives a similar blood-curdling howl. He's
Okay.
seemingly psyching himself up.
Okay.
He's got triple advantage.
You have to be your own cheerleader sometimes.
Yikes.
Okay. He will claw at Raidriar.
You mean he doesn't want to kill the spirit wolf?
23 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
so that's 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Bonk him.
As he rakes across and actually begins tearing apart some of the chain mail, or the plate, ripping off some of the plate mail. Plate, yeah, it's plate now, not chain mail anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Does he do spirit guardians at the beginning of his turn or the end?
Beginning of his turn.
Did he already do it and I missed it?
Oh, that's
No.
my bad.
I forgot
That is my
too.
bad. Yep, saving throw, 15, so that makes it right.
Makes it still takes half.
So another 10.
Good lord.
He's looking. He's starting to look. He's starting to look rough now.
Okay.
Imagine if he wasn't making that saves.
He did roll on his second claw attack a natural 20.
He's still
Okay.
not let's.
Did you download the plugin for Nat 20s?
No, I'll show you the roll.
I'm just kidding. It's just hilarious.
Oh, he is rolling with advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah,
howl.
he psyched himself up.
Okay.
He's basically using the help action on himself, which is useful.
So Raidriar takes another 21 points of slashing damage.
Is this a howl that I think I can learn on Tux?
Probably not.
You said 21 damage?
21. Yep.
Okay. This is where things are looking a little dicey.
And he will finish off with
I see
a
what you did there.
another bite with a bite attack.
Oh god, are you gonna knock me out?
Rolled a natural 1 this time.
Okay, we're good.
Finally. Payback.
Well, I sentineled already. That was my reaction, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Well, did you sentinel since your turn?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
You did.
Oh,
I'm pretty
but
sure you did.
you were the only one that was target of the attack, so you couldn't have used it anyways.
Oh, I was gonna riposte that.
Oh, yeah. You still have your reaction. You haven't used it since your turn.
I don't feel like I did either, so yeah, I'll riposte. That's not what I was trying to do.
Right
Blood
post.
Spear.
That hits.
Get it. Smack him
Awesome.
in the
And then
nads.
if you hit, add superiority dice.
Yep.
How many of those do you have left?
Just one.
Oh, nice.
And I've got a plan for how to use it.
4 more. He's looking really rough. And that ends his turn. Tux, you're up.
Alright. I want, because I can choose where I want this to originate from, that one spirit guardian that has like the weird spectral hands, I'm going to originate chill touch from that spirit guardian and lash it out at Kiril.
I'm gonna still have you make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume everyone is still watching when I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, and then now there's a spectral hand around his throat, and I end my turn.
10 points of damage.
Yes.
Hey, he's looking rough.
Throw your spear, Zendaya.
On Zuleika's turn,
Oh shit, that's not her name, is it? Yep, okay.
she will first use her spiritual weapon to make an attack.
I think you mean spiritual wolfpin.
Yep. You're hilarious, Ren.
Tuesdays.
That misses, unfortunately. As you see, as Kiril, like, it's tearing at his leg, but he's so focused on Raidriar right now that he just does not care at all. And then you watch as she sprints up right next to him,
Ballsy.
and she will cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Is that a contact spell?
As a touch spell.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a scary ass
Pretty
spell
strong.
too.
It's like 3d10.
And
3d10?
Uh-huh.
Christ.
It hits.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's over.
And you watch
Ooh.
as she slams her hand and this necrotic energy shoots out. You see the veins in Kiril's body almost grow green and sort of like anime style blood just out of everywhere. And you see
Ooh.
the lumbering form of Kiril drop to the ground. Dead.
Wow. I let out a cheer. I say, "Hurrah! All hail our new overlord!" Tux says from the sidelines,
Hoorah!
watching the exit in case a werewolf attacks him.
Ren sits his ass down because that was a fight.
Raidriar slouches over
Yeah.
and
So,
says,
and you see Zuleika too, like, kind of stumbles back.
"Wow, we just
and
killed them all."
braces her arm against or braces herself against the rock wall and goes, "Oh, that was a lot."
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and help
Why am
everybody out.
why am I constantly surprised that we're not dead?
It's getting closer and closer with every
God,
fight.
I thought I started at 52 health and in one turn went down to 19. But I'm not dead.
Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So it's kind of like combats are, unless they're like big boss combats, are expected to take like 3 to 4 turns, like rounds.
Okay.
That's where all the design goes into.
So he was boss, but not big boss.
He's not big bad evil guy, no. He's small evil guy.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you what, this Strahd fight. Oh boy.
Oh no.
You
Oh
assume
no.
you assume we're gonna fight Strahd.
How optimistic.
So everybody does get 20 points of healing as
Okay. Great.
Chance.
Thank you, sir.
Including Tux?
you see,
Eric, man.
you do see immediately after this fight, this group of wolves here all sort of start moving forward.
Oh,
And you
dear.
see one of them steps out and walks over to the body of Kiril and sort of sniffs it and turns back to the others and howls. And you watch as in sort of one fluid motion, they all sprint off and start leaving the cave.
What?
Oh boy.
Tux
Strahd
goes,
control.
"Oh, no. Walks over there.
Crap.
Wonder what's their deal.
sees Zuleika look up and go, werewolves typically do not command wolves. That, I believe, was part of Kiril's deal with Strahd.
Oh.
Nifty.
So you lost a lot of rank today, huh? Or a lot of men in your ranks.
They won't be necessary. We are small now, yes, especially after we disposed of 4 members of the pack, I guess.
And all of your wolves.
Yeah, we did not have them before. I imagine we'll survive.
Okay.
Nice. Can we go, can we gauge the reaction of the werewolves and people?
They seem to be
there?
nodding and accepting. Doesn't seem there's any dissent.
What about the old fella?
You see he stands up and nods, goes, "That was a good fight.
Tux
I haven't
walks up.
seen something like that in a long time."
Casually surprised that Tux is still alive. All right, good. Good stuff.
At this point, you do see Ezmerelda turn the corner with sort of the children following behind her.
About how many?
7.
Oh, wow.
7 plus the kid from up above, so 8 total or 7 total?
7 total.
Dang,
And she
that's
goes,
a lot
"It
of
seems like a lot of them were taken by They were travelers. Most of them have lost their parents."
Well,
Ren just grins and goes, "God damn, we're starting an orphanage."
we could probably put them in Kresks.
That's true.
Speaking of
No,
which,
Hey, maybe
absolutely.
you just let the abbot take care of them at the abbey.
Nope. Nope, no thanks.
What do you mean we're gonna take them to Kresk? We're gonna take them with us until we find their parents. All 7.
Parents are probably not
And she-
around.
You see Ezmerelda steps up and goes, quite a treasure pile you all have there."
Did you touch it?
"No.
They say that if you touch it, bad things happen.
Par for the course in this valley."
Am I right? How do these kids look? Are they?
They look-
like super young, super.
They're pretty young. Like
starving?
most of them look like the youngest is probably around 6 and the oldest is maybe 12.
Ooh, 12 is apprentice age.
You're making them fight, right? To, like, get more
I
back.
would not do something so barbaric.
Good.
Kiril here thought that was the best way to find the strongest to turn.
What about Emerald?
Emil tended to find lone wanderers who had lost their way in the forest and who looked like they probably wouldn't make it out.
Ren would like to ask Zuleika. So when Kiril was kidnapping these children, was he, just kind of offing their families, or was he stealing them away?
I believe he typically attacked when they were traveling, and
So they're all orphans now.
most likely.
Alrighty. I mean, alright.
Drop them off in Kresk and then...
I think that's the best. Do you think they can make the
seems
journey
like-
to Kresk safely?
It also seems like it wouldn't be disadvantageous if the werewolf they're literal orphans. So how many older kids are there?
There's about 2 or 2 of them are probably like 12,
Like 12
years
or
old.
so. Ren turns to the group and says, for the older ones, I think they can decide what they want to do. If they would rather stay and reform this pit of savagery, or if they'd rather go to Kresk.
You're gonna let children decide if they want to become monsters? No offense.
I look at Zuleika and say, well, we did just kill 4 of you.
The kids they're not exactly fond of these werewolves, are they?
Well, that's why we would
Kept
ask.
in cages, goddammit.
Yeah, I think they're not gonna. I don't think we need to ask.
Whatever. If I were a kid, I'd think werewolves were cool, but
I don't think a kid can make that sort of decision.
hey, 12 in this valley is practically practically
Age.
voting age. So
True. Okay, well, let's escort these kids back home then. Turning to this werewolf over here, I ask her, "Was there anything more you need from us, or do you just require time to recoup now?"
Some time to recover would be nice.
Kilvin, is there anything we can do for them?
I mean, I can help her, but what more would they want?
I can't think of anything. That's why I was just checking to make sure. You sounded like you wanted to say something.
Well, I did. I wanted to see if we could set up if they would be willing to help the people of Kresk.
Well, I think we might need to be on our own for a little bit.
Okay.
What kind of help?
I was just hunting, dropping off food for them.
We're having trouble finding food for the people of Kresk. I don't know if you feel like allying yourself with a bunch of humans.
With so few wolves now, we might just have enough manpower to feed ourselves.
Understandable. Just thought I'd ask.
But I will talk to some of the other packs in the mountain.
Second point, the people of Kresk, I don't believe there's a generally positive conception of werewolves around. So even if we wanted to stage some type of treaty between the two groups, it probably wouldn't work very well.
It's probably
not necessarily
true.
a treaty, just dropping food off.
Yeah, but they don't really get anything for that.
Anyway.
Well, I appreciate all the help you have given us here today. You've done a lot.
Can we... Ren goes over to the group here and it's like, guys, come here. And like,
Okay.
so Zendika can't hear real quick. It just says, do we tell her about the ravens, about how to contact us?
I think that might be a good idea.
I thought it would be a good idea. Okay, so I'll assume Raidriar just nods. And so are there ravens around, like out at the cave mouth? Maybe one fluttering around waiting for a message?
You do not see any at the moment, no.
Oh, okay. Then we tell Zuleika that
You can contact us through ravens.
Yeah,
you have penmanship abilities, right?
Yes, I can
do.
write.
Okay. Not everybody can. I don't feel like that's
Kind of rude.
No, what? Okay.
So we tell her, you're not the first allies we've made. We've been allied with an information network here in Skyrim, and we utilize the ravens. So if we ever need to contact you quickly, that's what you should expect.
Very well. And you see Ezmerelda step up. And by the way, if I ever catch you kidnapping children again, I will come and finish the job.
Ooh.
Oh.
Big bad mom.
She doesn't take kindly to them monsters.
And sees Zuleika turning to promise. Goes, I promise we will stay out of trouble.
Zuleika says, what are we talking here? Like 14's not a kid, but 16's not a kid?
Let me rephrase it then. Kidnapping anyone against their will.
Oh, okay,
Perfect.
Cool. So she got to persuade the travelers. That's good. I like that.
Have fun adding to your ranks willing members of the werewolf clan.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, wait. Would it be metagaming to realize that I made that Constitution saving throw? Do we know anything about werewolves? Because
ask our resident monster hunter.
Well, I got bit by one. Okay, so I ask Ezmerelda, hey, and I hold up my like mangled arm and is like, is this gonna,
Was it was your left arm, yeah.
Sure.
And you see she steps forward. Oh, were you bitten?
I was bitten.
Shit.
Oh, Raidriar steps up and said, yes, same here.
Go ahead and have Raidriar make a con save then.
I was bitten, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he rolled a natural 1 on the bite.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
happened.
never mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was just claws.
Raidriar says, haha, just kidding, get wrecked, Ren.
Let me see it.
I hold my arm out.
If we can make it through the night, I can deal with it tomorrow.
Okay.
And you see she, and it is, with all the time passing, it is, probably past the nighttime. starting to break day.
Okay.
And she looks at the wound and goes, "Shit. Yes, it's infected." Well, besides very powerful healing magic, I'm afraid you're gonna have to lose the arm if you don't want to be a werewolf.
I refuse to lose any more arms. I've been down this road before. I need them because I'm about to take sharpshooter.
What about asking the head of the werewolves? Can she help us?
Ren rolls over to Zirconia over here and asks, "Hey, so," and holds up his arm and it's like, "Yeah, what should I do about this? Am I going to lose my mind, or am I just going to gain insurmountable power?"
Well, you're an infected lycanthrope, unfortunately. You'll lose full control of yourself at night.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And unfortunately, it seems in this valley, it's not just the full moon that causes a transformation.
Like deadass every night.
Okay, so we just need to carry around a cage to lock her in at night.
Sure, yep, okay, alright.
Let me sleep for a day, and we can deal with this.
Give me one moment.
Yeah, Kilvin needs to make a medicine check to see if he has a spell that's actually gonna fix this or not, because I might kill you all.
I'm as good as dead.
Yeah, Ren knows. He's traveled with you for long enough. He knows that if he turns into a werewolf and loses his mind, first one he's going after his tasty little tux.
I would taste Rocky.
You never know.
Crunch. Good crunch.
Good crunch. God.
Good crunch.
It's like a tasty gnome-sized snack. Snow, are you looking something up?
Yeah. Actually, if you guys want to, because we just finished this, if you guys want to take like a 5-minute break, we can.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes, I want to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and you all are level 8 now.
Hooray!
Yay.
Hoorah!
I can shoot sharply now. Also, I was looking at 5e feats, and I don't see human determination, so I don't know if I just dreamed that up or what.
It's probably part of one of the expansion books.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll just take sharpshooter and keep it simple.
Okay. So everybody go ahead and roll your hit dice. I'll just wait for Nico to roll his.
Sure, I'll roll my hit die. I hate doing this. What is wizard? 6?
And I do have the rule that you can reroll ones.
Right, yeah.
So 7 plus your con modifier added to your HP max.
1d6, and then you said... Fuck.
So Ren, you got a 7. You didn't have to roll it twice. Oh, you took a short rest. I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you said roll hit dice, I thought that's what you meant.
I meant for your level up.
Oh.
I shouldn't have rolled. Why didn't I take the average? What was I thinking?
So I was at...
Wow,
30.
Kilvin gets to be more of a tank. Cool.
Well, hit points. Okay. No big deal.
Okay.
Con modifier plus 3, so 5.
What are rogues? D8 plus con modifier?
Yep.
And I can just take the average, which is...
No, I think I'm doing this across all the games I'm running now. It's roll, but you can re-roll ones.
Okay. So roll a D8. Meh. And my constitution is 0, so 55 HP now.
Hey, we have the same HP. How's that make you feel?
That makes me feel fragile. Okay.
I'm a sturdy little rock gnome.
Raidriar's gonna be like 75 or 80.
Yeah.
Ezmerelda does step and say, "There is one thing we can try.
Suck it out. Suck the poison out. Do
I
it.
have a certain root that I only have a little bit, but if you administer it before the first change, there's a chance we can rid of it, but it's quite a strenuous."
Ren's used to intensive surgery on his arm, so I think he can get through it.
My pain threshold is astronomical now.
Would I know if I can remove the curse or not? With
So technically, rules as written lycanthropy.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
there is some changes to lycanthropy that I'm doing where just a remove curse will not.
Would it take like a greater restoration or something?
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Is this something we think the Abbot is going to have to help us with?
I refuse.
He could.
Politely. How sure? I ask Ginger, whatever, I forgot her name.
Ezmerelda.
I ask Ezmerelda. I almost said Yzma, but I knew that wasn't right. I ask Ezmerelda, what root? How sure about this are you?
I mean, I've seen it work once before, and then the other time, they didn't survive the route.
Oh, casual. Okay. So did they explode or just
It's a very poisonous herb.
I can preserve your body to the Abbot if you end up dying here. Don't worry.
What happens if I chug the greater potion of restoration while taking this herb? Like, what if I make
This
tea out of it?
potion doesn't very much.
Like, will that help at all?
It doesn't sap your vitality as much as it saps your strength, so I'm not sure that would be very effective.
Hey, Zenyatta. What's the, if we turn Rin into an actual werewolf, will that save his lycanthropy?
No, she said I'm an infected werewolf, so that means I'd just lose my brain at night.
What happens if we go all the way on this? Is that possible?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
You can turn humans into werewolves, right? Like the ones behind you? Like yourself?
Well, I'm an inherited lycanthrope. Both my parents. I was born this way. I was not infected, which gives me much more control and mastery over my form.
Okay, so a Generation 1 werewolf doesn't have the same... will never have the same control.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Never.
Balls.
Alright. Well, Ren, time to take a poisonous root.
That sounds like I would rather take the root than go to the Abbot, so I guess that's the first thing. And then Kilvin intuited that he does not have the spell to keep my arm. Sorry. Okay.
We can chop your arm off and preserve it.
Nope, not again. Not again. Alrighty.
I promise the whole removing a limb thing isn't as bad as you think it'd be.
I say shut the fuck up. I've done this before.
This isn't my first day here.
This isn't my first rodeo.
Very well then. I
All right,
understand.
I
go ahead and
exceptionally appreciate your efforts with this route.
make a insight check, Ren.
Okay.
It's hard to tell, but at that mention, something Ezmerelda kind of like cocks her head to the side and gives you sort of like a secondary glance, kind of like a more respectful type look.
Well, when I say this isn't my first rodeo with limb loss. All right. I say better take the route than kill all my friends tonight. But you said it's turning into daytime right now?
Yeah, but the sooner we do it, the more likely it will work.
All right, I hold my hand out.
Oh, it's in my wagon. I don't have it on me.
I take
the
my hand back
Where we go?
to the explosive wagon. Are we waiting at all, or are we just headed out with this troop of kids? Like, are we short resting or anything?
We don't want a long rest, so... I think the sooner the better, before that curse spreads.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I wasn't cursed, I would almost say long rest here. And it's like the morning, so like it's not like we're gonna run out of time to get to the. But
Well, remember it was
better.
like a couple hour walk to here from the wagon.
Okay, that's fine. We can head out as long as nobody's intensely injured. Now, I think Kilvin healed everybody 20 points, so we're probably pretty good.
We want to take at least a short rest. Would anybody have high dice that would matter for?
Well, first of all, no. I haven't had hit dice in a long time. Second, I don't think we should spend any more time.
Okay. Fair enough then.
Just to be super safe.
Yeah.
Ren knows
Okay.
Tux knows the dangers of dealing with werewolves face to face, and he's hard pressed to avoid that at all costs.
Alrighty,
Okay.
off we go to the wagon land.
And so you all head out and begin the trek back the way you once came.
Oh, I suppose we say goodbye and
Yep.
looking forward to our alliance and that kind of stuff.
We blow them a kiss, and
Do we see a raven outside the mouth once we leave?
What? Not outside the mouth, but once you reach the tree line once again, there seem to be a few there.
In that case, I think we want to at least tell them. So we've made allies with at least this pack of werewolves. We might have more. Just keep an eye on them, and if we need a message sent here.
Okay. One of
Actually-
them flies off.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I was thinking send a raven to them because we told them to expect a raven. So
Okay.
just send them. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
all right. On our walk, I've got some questions for Ezmerelda, but
Yeah. Actually, during the walk, Ezmerelda is mostly leading the way, but she turns back and she goes, "There's something I'd like to check out if you don't mind. Tux, you care to come with me for a moment? We'll just keep the back for a second."
what do you need?
Oh, I just, you wouldn't mind if we had a private conversation, would you?
Can I judge her reaction or judge her facial expression here?
Make an insight check.
Judge her hard.
I'm judging.
She is kind of really eyeing sort of your face area
Okay.
and kind of like looking you over and like looking your body over and
Nat 20, she overtly is hostile to you.
seems suspicious.
Yeah. I say I don't want to be away from my friends for too long. I think we should just get this journey going.
Very well.
We have to
let's-
hustle.
Well, I meant we just take up the back as we continue, but I do want to have a conversation with you later if you.
Of course, I'd be happy to, but I can't stay away from my good friend Ren right now. He needs me.
Understand.
Does Rennie hear any of this?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm comforting, I'm patting your back and saying it's gonna be okay, buddy. We're gonna get through this.
Ren looks at Tux like, what the fuck are you doing, you little arsonist?
Buddy, come on, it's okay. I'm here to protect you. We can chill out. I see the look in your eye, but that's why I'm here. Your best friend.
Cocks an eyebrow and goes, offer me a piggyback ride and you get a deal.
Hop on, buddy.
I
and
squish Tux.
you all continue on your way, and after a few hours, you do find the site where Ezmerelda had hit her wagon. And you see the children kind of go off to the side and sit down. You see she rolls under the wagon again and goes in, and you hear shuffling around. And it takes about 5 minutes until she comes out with this sort of purplish concoction. And she goes, and she's also holding, you see, chains and a muzzle.
Yep, good precautions. No objections
There's
here.
The treatment, in addition, sometimes can induce transformation.
Cool beans. Yep, understood.
And she goes, that tree looks pretty decent to me. She points to like a big oak tree that's nearby, if you don't mind.
Sure, yeah, sure. I suggest tying me up like by my ankles hanging from a branch.
I don't think we have to go that far.
And you see she's like, okay, lay up against the tree if you wouldn't mind. And
All right, I do a headstand next to the tree.
you see she wraps the chains around you. It's really tight. And you see she padlocks it with 3 padlocks.
Good work. I like shimmy my thieves tools kit out of my pocket and go, take that.
These are silver chains, by the way.
Ooh,
So I
that's
apologize if it's gonna burn a little bit.
Does it burn already?
It does. You can feel it a little bit, but
Ooh. Tasty. All right. Ren gives a hearty grin in his weakened state and goes, "All right, physic me, doctor."
Would one of you mind taking the children, just in case, somewhere else?
Yeah, I'll take the kids.
Okay.
Tim's like, "No, I want to watch."
I'll make sure, even if he does get free, the kids are okay.
Yeah. Well, here we go, I guess. And she lifts it up to your mouth, and you can you
It
get this.
doesn't go straight in the wound.
No.
Okay.
You get this pungent, musky smell from it,
Glug glug.
and it's very bitter.
Yep.
And you see
Bitter
she
is my-
sets the cup on the ground that she had it in, and
Let's assume, for the sake of story, that I absolutely downed the flask of Steven from my urn.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and it tastes real bitter. Like, you've never tasted anything more bitter than this, and she goes, "Well, it'll take about 10 minutes before we see the first effects."
Ren crosses his eyes a little bit at the taste and goes, "Well, no one ever called you a cook, I see."
Okay. And 10 minutes pass, and Ren, you start feeling this burning inside you, first in your stomach, and then it starts spreading to your entire body, and you're just wreathed in pain, and I need you to make a constitution
I
save.
go, "Guys, more wine! More wine!"
Do you oblige, Tux? Or
Yeah, I'll hand him a
Rachel?
bottle of my wine.
I mean, you can't hand it to me, but like, I'm
I
over there,
take
like,
out one of my
I'm
two-
staring at you, crying, going, "Pour it down my throat."
Okay, I take out a
And-
Wizard of the Wine and I pour it down Ren's throat.
There you go.
I'll remove that from my inventory.
There you go.
Okay, Ren, and you seem to shrug off the effects so far, and you're holding out, but the pain's still there.
Yep.
Another 10 minutes passes of you in this agonizing pain, and you should make another Constitution saving throw.
How far is my luck gonna go?
Damn.
That is exactly
Damn.
the same.
Okay. And the pain even intensifies even more, but you're holding off and you're holding off. I need you to make 10 minutes.
More!
10 more minutes pass, and I need you to make another Constitution saving
Come
throw.
on, Ren.
Oof.
Okay. I need you to roll 3d4.
Okay.
This is how insane I'm gonna go.
Okay, so your
Damn.
strength score gets reduced by that amount.
Ooh, oof.
Permanently?
Alright. So I'm from 14 to 10. My plus
that
2
sucks.
is now plus 0.
Okay. And 10 more minutes pass, and the pain starts to subside. And
Damn.
you got real lucky.
That could have been really bad.
Quite the price.
That is... Holy, I didn't realize how terrible that was. You got
For
super
the-
fucking lucky.
4 out of 3d4 is peanuts.
Yeah, and you only had
out
to
of
roll it
3
once.
And out of 3 saves, that's nuts. Alright, I am weak sauce. My arms are noodles.
Yeah, and you see Ezmerelda goes, "Well, that's the best I've ever seen. The guy that it worked on, well, he was out for almost a week."
Ren flips his hair and goes, "There are no men like me."
And you see she kind of gives you this look and goes, "I'm sure, dear."
I can vouch for that. That's pretty true.
Oh, get sassed. Alright. Untie me and bring more wine.
And
Yeah.
they loose the chains, and Kilvin, I'm assuming you're coming back at this
Yeah.
point. And she goes, "Well, for now, unfortunately, this is where we'll have to part.
Oh, really?
Just for a short time, mind you.
What do you
I
plan on
will-
doing right now?
Well, I'm going to make camp outside the walls of Kresk. You see, The Kreskites are not too kind to Vistana,
This is true.
Oh.
They don't seem to like you
and
very
I
much.
don't intend to make waves if it's unnecessary, but I'll make camp outside the walls fairly close on the south side. I would love if you all, later tonight, want to sit at my camp and we can all get to know each other better.
Yeah, when will we see you again?
Tonight.
Tonight, if you'd
Oh.
like to.
Stupid.
Wait, so we're just gonna go into Kresk, drop the kids off, and then come back for a bonfire?
She's gonna camp outside of Kresk,
yeah.
like close by.
Okay. Cool.
And don't forget you do have the soul bag.
Oh yeah,
You gotta drop by the Abbot.
we
Yep,
gotta
let's
go
go run that
see
up to
what
him.
the Abbot's saying. Yeah. All right. How long does the journey back to Kresk take?
Quite a while. You'll probably get there, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Do I need carried because my legs now have no muscles?
Yeah, you're pretty weak. You think if Raidriar sort of supported you, you'd probably be able to.
Thank you, Raidriar.
And
Also, low-key
Ezmerelda
drunk.
says, and Tux, I'm looking forward to our talk later.
Of course. I can't
Dude,
wait.
she is eyeing you up. You are a snack.
And you see she, I trust you all will be able to get the children there safely.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Think so.
Okay.
I'm sure we can find homes for these kids.
And you see she hops up on her wagon, and you see she says, Dorvash. And you see as 2 steeds actually form from thin air, attaching themselves to her wagon here.
That's cool.
Sick.
And you see she begins moving through the woods, and it's strange. Like, it almost seems like this wagon wouldn't be able to fit between these trees, but every time you think it's going to get caught, it seems to just narrowly squeeze through.
Sick. Okay.
Funny.
Magic carriage.
That is interesting.
And you
All right.
watch as she heads off.
See you tonight. All right, let's head up to the Abbot.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Let's drop the
Okay.
kids off with the Burgomaster, and then, yeah.
When we get back to town, I assume we get greeted, and I go over to Isaac and raise my
Well,
feeble
you're not back.
arm.
You're not back in town yet.
Oh, okay. We're headed back to town.
After a few hours of traveling, you kind of get into more familiar territory.
Okay.
Kilvin, as you're sort of walking here, you start hearing a low rumbling off to your right, like a low growl,
All right.
I
Say something.
warn. Okay.
and to your left, and behind you.
Oh god. Okay.
All right.
Everyone, get in a circle.
Get in a circle around Ren.
And you see as you look around, and you see snarling coming out from the tree line are wolves. 10,
Ah,
God
cool.
20.
damn.
30.
Oh no.
Oh god.
And you see they slowly walk and growl, and they seem to surround you except for your way towards Kresk, and then they just stand there. You see the saliva dripping and hissing as it hits the ground, the cold ground, and they just stand there.
Are they
So the
clumped
only
up
way
right now?
we can move forward is towards Kresk.
Yep.
Are they clumped up?
They're all basically surrounding you. Like,
around us in a U.
at this point, there's even more than you can even count.
All right, looking towards Kresk, is there like a good path where we feel like we
Yeah,
might be
they
funneling them
seem
through?
to be just
Okay.
like they're sort of surrounding you in sort of like a U shape, like behind you.
Rod does not want us to miss this meeting.
All right, we barrel towards Kresk.
Yeah, let's move slowly, but yes.
And as you move, you see they seemingly.
Actually,
Ren's
yes,
like,
no, we make ourselves big. We walk slowly. We don't run. We look intimidating.
And you see as they seemingly follow every step you take.
Ren's like got his arm over over Raidriar's shoulder, and he holds his other arm out, pretty drunk at this point. And he's like, "I command you all. I am the Master Wolf."
You see they all howl.
Okay, that didn't
I
work.
am
Good
the
shit.
Master Wolf. They howled for me. I win.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what that was.
That's what that was. I go, disperse, my disciples.
And you see the children seem visibly shaken up by this.
Of course they are. I am too.
And
By
they're
Ren.
All right, kids, it's okay. Let's just keep moving. Just slowly towards.
Go
the
ahead and
city.
make a persuasion check.
Okay.
All right. By the way, the one girl that was up with the hags is still technically unconscious.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'm carrying her.
Yeah. And you all
So-
follow in the
These
about-
wolves are just huddling us towards Kresk. Do we know why?
Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, it's Strahd's doing. I'm assuming he does not want us to miss this meeting. That's the
Meeting
only-
with who?
With Strahd.
Oh. Okay. Then yeah, I didn't know Strahd was here.
No, he's not here.
There
but
was still a
we-
couple days left.
Yeah, we have like a week.
Oh, I see.
You still have like 7 days.
Oh, they're just keeping us inside of Kresk.
Yeah, he wants us nearby.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, we head towards Kresk then.
Yep.
Of course.
And you arrive about 4 or 5 o'clock, and I actually have a new thing to do here while we are in certain places that don't have maps.
What's that?
Oh,
Ooh, I like
Grim.
this. I like this a lot.
And I'll be probably doing this mostly for pretty much every location now.
So pretty.
That's awesome. I love this.
And shout out to James RPG Art.
Okay, putting
Check
that in
out
the
the
description.
Check out his Patreon.
Check out that
James
Patreon.
James Erpgart.
James Erpgart, as we referred to him in like episode 6.
Yep. And you all head back into the village, battered. Quite a long day. Long 2 days almost now. And you all go there, and you see Isaac step out of the burgomaster's cottage and sees you all, and quickly comes over and goes, "Oh, it's terrible. A family had their daughter taken right under our noses."
Was it this
I
daughter?
was watching Myrtle. Is it? I don't. You see steps in,
Was it
And you
his
see-
daughter?
and you see a couple step out, and you see the wife like pretty much collapse on the ground, tears of joy.
Hey,
And you see the man run up and take the daughter from you, Kelvin, and go, thank you. So I don't know how we could ever repay you. Like, she's just gone, and
she's safe now.
thank you.
I don't know
She's back home.
how she ended up in a hag ritual, but
What? What?
okay.
Is she cursed?
nope, we
No.
stopped it.
Yeah.
The heroes of
sure?
Kresk would never let anything happen to any of your
Make a
daughters.
persuasion check.
So I give guidance on this. Actually, no, I don't. I don't give guidance on this.
Why not?
Oh, okay. We'll watch her still, though, just in case.
That's understandable.
That's a good plan.
Can
Okay.
I lie and say they didn't touch her? Because my deception's pretty good.
Did they touch her?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
Who knows?
That's why it's a lie.
I mean,
No,
you already
it's
rolled.
fine. I know.
Oh, by the way, you
I'm
rolled
trolling.
perception, not persuasion.
You are correct.
So what's your modifier?
+0 for... So it would be a 3.
Okay. So I just kind of made it worse for you by pointing that.
That's fine.
Okay. So what are you all doing now?
Well, it's time to head up to... let's check on Isaac.
Let's talk to the
Maybe
burgomaster.
talk to the
and get
burgomaster?
kids
Yeah.
set up.
That's a good idea.
Ren walks over to Isaac and goes, "My brother, I have aged greatly on my journey. My
you look like-
arms, they are noodles."
I'd say by now, unless you were drinking literally the whole way back, were you?
I mean, was I? It keeps me sane, and I just
Yeah,
went through quite a
okay.
bit of pain, and
That's
also
fine.
my
That's
arms are
fine. I was like-
noodles.
Okay.
I'm not even drunk. I'm literally looking at Isaac like, dude, I am so weak.
Oh, you look like shit, Ren.
You better bet your bottom dollar. I feel like it too.
Well, do you need help? I can make a bed for you?
We got one more thing to do, and then that sounds splendid.
How's Myrtle doing? Hello?
Sorry.
No, I didn't know if I was muted.
No, you're good. She's good. I've been watching her. She's pretty upset she didn't get to play with, Sorina today, but...
She can play tomorrow. The danger has passed.
Very well. I'm glad to hear it.
Yep.
I'm hoping you all solved your business up there.
Nothing will ever attack Kresk ever again.
Okay, well,
then make a deception check.
I don't care about deceiving Isaac. He knows I'm full of shit.
Okay. So yeah, talk to the burgomaster then.
Let's head that way.
Yep. Well, you're at the cottage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So,
Head inside
yeah.
and you see
I
he's
walk
sitting
over to
there.
his room and go, knock, knock, open up.
You see he opens up. You see he's kind of like, before where his beard was sort of well trimmed and kept, it's kind of started to like be disheveled and his hair is kind of all grimy. And he goes, "What do you need?"
Hey, Dimitri. We have some kids who are missing their parents. Do you think you can help us find some families that would be willing to take them in?
Yes, bring them in. And you see he looks actually kind of, the gloom that he had before kind of starts to raise a little bit.
And
That's
just
good. We've
like
given
that,
him purpose.
And just like that, the Barovian slave trade was born.
Oh my god. Oh yes, bring them in. And you see he, as you lead them in, sharpshooter.
I'm sorry, I accidentally clicked it.
Ren beats the kid as they come in the building.
Pins the kid to the wall.
No,
Sorry, the golden mash told me to do it.
No, I lob a kid through the window at the burgomaster. Like, catch.
Oh my god.
Man, what a sharp shot. The music stopped, by the way. I don't know what happened.
Oh, does everybody not hear it?
I hear it.
No, actually.
I hear ambiance. I'm
Maybe
special.
just refresh.
I will refresh.
But you see he like leads the kids in, and you see he starts like cooking for them and stuff, and asking their names, and
Great dude.
seemingly getting into this.
That's good.
Well,
Okay, well,
Dimitri, do you think you can
Oh yeah, I can
get us
watch
some
them.
families? Awesome.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, we leave this to you, buddy. We've got business to attend to, though.
Yep, let's head up the hill.
It's not playing for me still. Oh, never
If
mind, it
you
is.
try to change the
Oh,
volume.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to come in.
Okay, we're good.
So. Okay. Going to the Abbey.
Yes. Yes, we be.
Nice.
Damn, this is some good art. Shout out to James Erpgart, Patreon.
Excellent.
Yeah, unfortunately, and I don't know how to get it to work in Foundry yet, but I only pledged enough for the like still pictures, but he actually has animated versions with like
Oh
you
my
could see
God.
That's
the snow.
amazing.
like the snow moving and
This
stuff.
is super Dark Soulsy too. I love it. Like this is background material.
You true. Okay, so let's head up to the Abbot.
Yep.
I've got the soul
and
bag
you
in my
go
hand.
in
The
and
creepy
you see
old...
the creepy guard, the disheveled guards look at you and go, "Are you here to see the master again?"
Yes, please.
That would be the case.
Yeah.
Hey, is anyone else hearing music right now?
Yes. Ren pokes his head over Kilvin's shoulder and goes, "But not to reattach my arm."
Okay. And you see he goes back and the abbot walks out and goes, "Well, it looks like retrieving that soul bag cost you quite a trouble."
A decent amount. Yeah.
Why is it always me that gets troubled when we retrieve things?
Why is it always me that gets troubled when we fight things?
How's
This
the
is
arm,
bad.
Ren? How's the arm treating you?
I hold up my noodle arm and go, well, it was great until like 6 hours ago.
You just keep going from paralysis to health protection to.
Well, it seems you are in luck. You came at just the right time. I believe I could locate the boy
Oh,
and bring him here.
oh
like
boy.
legit
Okay.
right now.
Right now would probably be the best time to do it.
Okay, you're the expert.
Let's get him.
Here we go.
I warn you, though, I am not sure what might come out of the rift.
Okay, do we have an hour? Can we short rest?
I mean, we can, if you'd like.
Is it gonna affect our chances, or do we need to do it right fork dorking now?
No, I think if you want to take a minute to rest, that would be fine, but before night comes.
Okay,
would be
let's short
preferred.
rest and then do it.
Sure.
Okay. Snow, can I just use all the hit dice the 3 hit dice I accidentally rolled earlier?
Yep.
Took me up to 54, is what my math says.
Imagine having hit dice.
Yeah, we're done.
Lolsies.
Okay.
Raidriar says, I am here too, doing things. And
So he
part
gets
of
his Raidriar dice
conversation.
back. Do you get your spells back? Spell slots?
Nope.
You do have arcane recovery.
I already used it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I haven't had arcane recovery or hit die in a really long time.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
day.
You
So
said you were a
plot-
celestial, Mr. Abbot, right?
No, he didn't say
I'm
that. Nope.
Sorry? I don't know what you are talking about, Tux.
Oh, that must have been a weird rumor I heard.
Who was giving you these rumors?
It was one of the werewolves, or one of the hags, actually.
Make a persuasion check at advantage. Or
Or
deception. Deception at advantage.
I will give guidance on this.
Okay. We're good.
Yo.
Why would a hag say that?
I don't know. They are quite vile creatures. You see his eyes kind of start glowing a little bit.
And I hand over the soul bag. And here you go, sir. Here is
Thank
what
you
you've
very
requested.
much. And you see he hands it to one of the disfigured creatures, who begins carrying it away. Shall we begin? Unfortunately, it will take all of my concentration to hold this open, so I won't be much of a use here. I fail.
So what's our plan? You know this spell better than we do. We're just gonna try to grab hold of him before he
I
gets
have
sucked away
never-
again?
I
Oh,
have
we're
never-
fighting off the enemies that could be coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. It could be enemies. Who knows what'll come out of this?
Who knows? Indeed.
Maybe it's the curse of Strahd.
The curse of Strahd himself will come out.
All right.
All right,
Well-
let us at it.
Rip it open.
Okay.
Here we go.
See what
you ready?
We're ready.
As the abbot outstretches his hand and begins reciting an incantation, you see what appears to be a crack in reality itself. It grows wider and begins to split open. Wisps of thick black smoke bellow out from inside. Peering into this abyss seems to fill you with a sense of dread, the likes you have never felt before. A moment passes, and suddenly a booming snap rings in your ears as a tendril of black smoke shoots out of the rift. And I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
No.
It's all right. We have the same strength.
I am a weak little gnome.
Fuck!
But not as weak
Oh,
as
God!
Tux.
Could you make one for Raidriar, Tux?
Oh yeah, I got you. Hold on, let me pop him out again.
2 natural ones.
I refreshed like 4 times and I still don't hear music, by the way. But
Remember all
we'll worry
those
about that later.
nat 20s? This is the flip side.
Strength saving throw.
I can
He's good
send
at
you
this.
I can send you the track if
wow.
you want to put it over.
Yeah,
The
I'll put
recording.
it over later. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, strong.
Um,
I got that 20.
As this boom snaps out and this tendril shoots out, Tux, Ren, and Kilvin, you're thrown back and are now prone.
Okay.
And you see Raidriar manages to hold his ground. And it almost barely phases him. and you see this tendril lashes out and strikes Ren directly in the chest.
Damn it.
And Ren, you immediately collapse and are unconscious.
Oh my god.
Oh, alrighty then.
What are you all doing?
Hey, because I forgot to roll hit die for Raidriar earlier, can I do that now? I forgot he was a thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Did that drop me to 0 hit points?
No, it did not.
Oh, okay.
And you watch as this tendril seemingly is sort of like inside Ren, stuck to him, and you see he's starting to sort of like flail around.
So the tendril has a hold of Ren?
It's like shooting into his chest, and you see like the smoke kind of like going inside Ren.
Okay.
Can I catch a break?
Raidriar, without skipping a beat, is gonna jump forward and try to cut this tendril in half.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Okay.
Please.
I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Pretty please. Oof.
Okay.
The big old oof.
He takes 12 points of necrotic damage,
Damn, okay.
and seemingly is sort of like as he pokes it, he's like his arm is like thrown back almost.
Okay.
Can I tell?
I attack the tendril. You take damage.
Can I tell if this is some sort of like magical tentacle? Can I like dispel magic on it?
You want to try to cast Dispel Magic?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll just try it.
Okay. As you recite the incantation, you try to lock on, but it doesn't seem there's any sort of spell or magical effect here to lock on to.
It's a squiddy monster.
Ren,
Yes, sir.
or Tux, is there something you'd like to try?
I mean, I can definitely shoot at this tendril. I'm gonna hurl some fire damage at this thing.
Okay, as you shoot the mote across at it, it seemingly snaps really quick and sort of almost deflects the firebolt away, and it dissipates.
Damn.
Ren.
Do I get the impression that this thing is resistant to magic entirely?
It seems very... Go ahead and make a... Kilvin, make a religion check, and Tux, make an arcana check.
19.
Tux, this is unlike any magic you've ever seen.
I finally hear the music.
And it seems almost unnatural, to say the least.
Guys, I'm not sure what to do here. Ren, how you feeling?
Ren,
Unconscious.
Oh, okay.
as the light,
That's right.
as the light fades, you find your head swirling. You quickly feel an intense pain shoot through your skull as a blinding light flashes. Thousands of wisping voices surround you, pleading, "Follow, follow, follow." Your vision returns as you see a towering gatehouse. You feel the chill of wind and snow, and a towering mountain sits behind it. Behind the iron portcullis of this gatehouse burns a curtain of green flame. Your vision fades again, and when it returns to you, you find yourself standing atop a stone bridge, no wider than 5 feet, that crosses a wide, icy chasm. All of a sudden, you hear a screech, piercing your ears, and it rings out, and as an immense shadow comes over you. You look up and you see a massive winged feature. Its wingspan 200 feet across. It dives towards you before your vision fades again.
What was it? You said
A
feature?
massive winged figure. It looked like some sort of bird with a wingspan of around 200 feet.
Wow. It's intimidating.
It dives towards you before your vision fades again. You now find yourself standing before a familiar set of stone temple doors, flanked by 6 amber statues. Follow, follow, the voices keep repeating. Your presence is suddenly thrust through the doors, and you stand on a balcony overlooking a familiar large stone room that you witnessed in your visions through the tome. However, instead of taking the path you once took, You are thrust down the nearby stairs to the lower floor, and you take a left through a large hallway. The hallway then splits off to both the left and right, and once again, you are thrust left. You accelerate down the hallway towards an ominous stone door, and the voices get louder and louder. Follow, follow, follow. Just as you're about to impact on the cold stone, you are thrust through the door, and find yourself in a small, unfamiliar room with 3 more amber sarcophagi, similar to the ones you witnessed in the tome. Once again, you are thrust forward, and your face is now merely inches away from the center sarcophagus. A deep, low voice rings in your head. Come to me.
Is it a familiar voice?
And you see, in smoke, reaching out of the sarcophagus is a golden mask.
Yes.
And
The answer is yes.
you see it extends a single hand as if to take a handshake and waits.
Do I feel like I should do this?
What do you think?
I am confused.
And this is your
everything
mask friend.
Well, yeah, this is my mask friend, and I just witnessed all those visions, and Ren remembers that the mask said when the time comes for your payment, you will gladly pay it. So I'm assessing whether I feel glad about this situation.
Do it. I don't know.
And
Don't
so
let me say anything.
Ren says, "Hi there. What do you need?" And starts to reach
We're gonna
out.
go
for
we're gonna go to the
hand.
whisper chat for this.
Okay.
Oh, ominous. They were whispering. All right, let's reenact it for the people at home. What do you need, Mr. Mask?
I need your soul.
I don't have one of those anymore, so here, take it. I've given up my soul long ago when my arm
In
it was
return-
removed with my arm.
For your soul, your mind, I will give you immense power.
Yeah, that's a safe assumption of what's going on over there. I think we nailed it.
Question is, what kind of mindset is Ren in?
Well, drunk,
Yeah.
unconscious, blacked out,
Weak.
crazy.
Karolus. Oh boy, he's gonna be desperate for power.
Yeah. He just saw Myrtle. Maybe that brought back feelings of family.
Which is not necessarily a good thing. Well,
We can
depending
only
how you look at it.
speculate. Yeah, no, I don't know.
boy, oh boy.
I have some questions for Kilvin in game that I'm going to ask you later, probably at the bonfire.
Okay. About what? Or I guess
I'd
let's
rather
not spoil it.
ambush
I'll
you
wait,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah, that's fine.
When the last time we talked, you said you weren't keeping any secrets from us, right? Or you
Believe
said
so.
you never lied to us.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Because Tux has been doing a little research.
Okay.
Well, I'm more so just concerned about the powers that be in this land.
Okay.
How much all do we know about these powers?
Which ones? Like what powers that be? Like the gods or the
The people that,
sarcophagi?
when making religion checks, Tux and Ren, or not Tux, Raidriar and Ren were talking to.
Not much, unfortunately.
Raidriar didn't tell us much. Ren told us a lot, but it sounds like the people who were talking to him were pretty vague.
Yeah.
That seems like important information we need to learn about.
Yeah. Every religion check I make, I have not been doing well on, unfortunately.
Okay.
Like the entire span of this campaign.
Just like me and perception checks.
Perception.
Yep. I need to make more history rolls.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
good
take
at
advantage
that.
of that.
Good at history and investigation.
Especially with
Oh,
Baroque
and I'm
history.
good at religion.
So-
Wait.
What? Why?
Because that's intelligence. That's a +5 for me.
Yeah, it's true.
I love having 20 intelligence.
That
How
is
do you
nice.
get past 20 intelligence again? There's no good way to do that, right?
Not really any way to do it. Like, it's very powerful items. That's about it. Like, probably outside the scope of this valley, powerful.
Okay. So, now that I'm at 20, I'm probably just going to be...
Yeah, like the hard cap is 20. Yeah. Or Dex, honestly. That's AC.
Alright, quit talking about me.
Dex doesn't raise AC.
Yes, it does.
It depends on the armor you're wearing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
If you don't have any armor, it's just 10 plus your Dex modifier.
Oh wait, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well then, yeah, maybe I should do that. Anyway, what's up, guys?
You watch as Ren bolts away, gasping for air, and he looks even more tired than he was before.
God, I'm so fucking beat, guys.
What about this tentacle?
And you see immediately as he does this, the tentacle rips itself from Ren and shoots back into the portal. Immediately after, you see a familiar teenager shoot out and land on the ground.
While he's unconscious, I run and grab his tome.
Oh well, he's like starting to stand up right now, but he seems pretty weak, and you run over and grasp the book that clasps to his side.
Okay. I got the book.
Yep.
Opportunity struck, and I took it.
And you see the abbot's eyes return to normal, and he goes, "What happened while I was under?"
Ren says nothing. Actually, literally nothing except that kid came out of the
I
portal.
sense something dark.
Oh no, Ren, what did you do?
Yeah, Raidriar's gonna have deep questions for you later.
That must be part of the spell.
No,
well, there was a giant tendril. There was some dark energy coming from that portal.
Did Ren see the tendril knock him out, or did it just like fucking deck him?
So it went the second it struck touched you, you passed out.
But did I see it first? Would I be lying if I said what tentacle? Okay.
No, you saw it just for a split second.
Ren says to the abbot, "What tentacle?" Oh wait, I'm sorry. Does exhaustion mean I have disadvantage on checks?
Yep.
Never mind. I don't say a thing.
What's Ren's face look like right now?
Yeah, anything change about him? His eyes are black. Anything else besides that?
My eyes have always been black. What are you talking about?
He doesn't appear to have any physical changes.
Okay. What's Ren feeling emotionally, conveying on his face other than exhaustion?
Yeah, I want to see. He said he looked tired, but can I see like a light in his eyes? Anything?
You're making that pretty private.
Make an insight check.
Sure.
It's very windy where I am right now, and I just
Ren was drunk, exhausted. Any expression on his face can be written off as many different things right now.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Also am literally exhausted, as in I have taken a point of exhaustion right now.
Right. Yeah, we gathered that.
And you see Victor stand up, emaciated look, and he goes, "Oh,
okay.
Welcome back, buddy.
I'm out. And you see he like sits on the ground, and he kind of like clutches his knees to his chest, and he's like rocking back and forth.
What'd you see in there, bud?
No. I don't want.
Yep, fair enough.
They tore myself apart and back together and apart. Oh my. They ate and ate. Oh God, they ate.
Oh God, Victor.
Do you want to look in the book?
Morden Kanan's book? Yes. I'm gonna turn around and.
Oh.
Does the abbot see the book?
There you go, Nathan.
There's greater invisibility.
There's everything.
Animate dead, lightning bolt,
Mage armor,
fear,
magic missile,
levitate, misty step. Oh my God! Look at all these spells.
What's Misty Step do?
Misty step is a bonus action teleport.
Wow.
Oh my God! There's a lot in this journal. Should I read it, or do we not want to waste time?
What is Dar Vision?
If you want to read a couple passages, you can.
Okay. In addition, It appears Victor kept a journal inside of a spellbook. The following contained within these pages. My miserable parents have yet found another way to drive me mad. It's not enough that they drag me down to their meals and force me to sit at their boring meetings. No. Now they're finding new ways to ruin my work by shoving vapid little girl into my life. Her voice, her face, her very being is pure frustration to me. Surely if I keep trying to work in front of her, she'll get all scared and tell my parents what I'm doing. How can I get myself out of this mess? Okay, so just reading that alone, I already know where this story ends up. I'm gonna skim down a couple.
We're about to learn about the cat girl.
We'll learn about the cat girl later. I kind of want to scroll down. Oh, no, this is all just about the cat girl, because after this it looks like he gets sucked in. Okay. Skimming through. This guy is very conceited. Magic is incredible. I am like a god. I command her and she obeys. I wish her to be frightened and she is. All the while she doesn't know what's happening. Today I finally used a spell on her that I have never been able to actually cast before. It only works on people. This spell seized control of her and bent her to my will. She could do nothing that I did not let her, yet she was aware the whole time. But that spell prevents me from being able to alter her memory until tomorrow. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone on that one. I both got to see the extent to which I could control her and embarrass her enough that it was simplicity itself to plant the idea that she couldn't speak of this to anyone and come back tomorrow morning. So he embarrassed her by turning her into a cat girl? Or he probably did something a little bit creepier and worse. Alright, this guy's a little fucked up in the head.
And you see, as the abbot seemingly is looking him over, I could take him in as one of my patients. It does seem like he needs assistance.
If we lend him to you, he's obviously can't consent for himself right now. If we lend him to you, can we call ourselves square on the curses that or the debt we owed you?
You see he reaches down and grabs Victor's arm and kind of inspects it. Yes, I think that would be quite amenable.
We just turn this guy's body.
Yeah, we're just handing this guy over to be like fucking jigsawed.
This guy deserves it.
No,
he does. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. He's been through enough, but you know. I'm gonna say Tux doesn't care.
Ren's not passionate about it either. Ren's not passionate about anything right now. He's practically blacked out.
All right, Kilvin, we'll look to you to be our moral light here. Are you gonna say anything?
Okay. If he's like passed out, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna let him rest for a night in the abbey.
Okay.
But not as his body slave, or I guess indentured body parts.
I will take good care of him.
We trust you to take good care of him.
I mean,
in other words, we don't care.
Good care of all my patients.
Okay, well, whatever.
Says the guy with no concept of pain.
All right, well, thanks for helping us get this tome back. We owe you one. Did we have any other questions for him?
I think at the moment.
Victor. Oh, I think that's about it.
Can you tell us anything more about maybe the religious figures in this world? If we were to try to study that later, where would we go to learn more?
About the Morning Lord, I presume?
The Morning Lord, other figures that we might have talked to or met on our travels here?
Unfortunately, I mean, there is Father Lucian of the church in Balaki.
Oof.
That's right. What does Father Lucian worship?
Good suggestion.
He's a very strong cleric of the Morning Lord. If you did not remember, Strahd murdered him.
He's dead. Yeah, he's very dead.
Okay, that's right. Was it Lucian's bones? No, he killed him.
No.
Yeah, okay, yep, that's right.
Father Lucian was just the dude that was there.
Yeah, he's dead now. Okay.
He's definitely dead.
Okay.
Well then, I guess we'll be on our way. We got some business to attend to tonight, but again, we appreciate your time.
And yours as well. You've been quite a help to me.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's a little scary now that we know Strahd doesn't mind your existence.
Strahd doesn't mind whose existence?
He has a teleportation here, so.
Oh, that's right.
Also a rumor that someone had seen Strahd walking around the abbey.
Yeah, the Sergei.
Oh yeah. God, I forgot
Alright.
about him. Ren, when Kilvin says Sergey, I assume you don't say that out loud while we're in here. Like maybe when we're walking back down the mountain, we would be safe to talk about that.
As we're heading
Yeah,
toward,
I'd assume you
Ezmerelda.
guys have
Ren
turned.
remembers that water and he's like, fellas, I need to go take a bath.
Alright, let's head down.
We hit the fountain again?
I need to go lay in that lake or in the pool for a minute and contaminate all their drinking water with my sorrow.
We know that this pool had like healing effects, right? Like
Yeah.
supernatural
Yeah,
healing effects.
It did something, but you can't bottle it. Is what we know.
Can you remind us like what kind, if anything, like special was about the healing effects?
It's funny. Literally today, James RPG Art released a picture of this place.
Oh, hell yeah!
I don't have it in Foundry yet, but I'll put it in the Discord.
Okay.
Very cool. Oh, look at that.
Good job, James Erpgart.
Good job, Erpgart.
Can always rely on him. Okay, back down the hill to the village then.
All right, so we stumble upon that pond.
Snow, can I ask how many days we have? How many days did we spend out there? So how many days are left until Strahd said he'd show up?
So if that night, so 7 more nights, and then after the 7th night, then that will be the day he comes.
Yeah. Ren remembers the wolves and says to the group, I really hope that we actually see Merida, or whatever her name was, tonight, and she wasn't run down by that giant pack of wolves.
Ezmerelda.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, I think you do okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I just saw that. Okay,
So where are you guys going?
Oh, if we pass the pool on our way down to the village, I just fucking dunk my head in it.
Okay. Your strength returns to normal. The exhaustion does not go away, but the strength reduction does.
Oh shit! I thought that was permanent. Okay, I assume that... Can I intuit if the regained strength is temporary?
You feel like your normal self.
Oh, nice! What a day! Thanks.
You're still pretty tired.
Yeah.
but-
Oh, I'm exhausted, but my biceps swell with strength.
look at him, he's beaming.
It's
My
swole.
my chicken legs grow in girthiness. I do a couple body squats and say, neato.
Do we have any more questions for Sergey?
I don't think so.
No, not right now.
I guess is he around right now? Can we summon him?
Are you asking?
Sergey!
You see the statue begin to change its shape again, and he goes,
Oh,
How can I
Ren,
help you?
Ren backs up. I would
Oh.
like to back up.
You do see he does look and give a suspicious glance towards Ren.
Yep, I back up. I back up and I don't look at him.
We are trying to learn more about like the powers that be in this world. At least that's something I'm definitely curious about right now. We maybe asked you before about like the 3 coffins behind the 6 amber statues. Do you know about this?
I don't know anything about the temple.
Well-
I think I just know that dark things.
You are a priest of the Morning Lord. What can you tell me about it? Or is like, can I learn anything about the Morning Lord
in this
terms
valley?
of- yeah.
Yeah, he says that the Morning Lord, it's basically, your like bog standard god figure. It's really based around like the light and dawn, things like that. It sounds Kilvin, it sounds very similar to what you've heard described of the god Lathander.
Okay.
It seems to be some sort of offshoot of that. Like a lot of the practices seem the same, or tenets seem familiar to you.
Do you know if the Morning Lord's power still stretches along this valley?
I'm afraid that I'm sure it feels like that presence left a long time ago. I sometimes in myself
Really?
feel some of his power and It's strange. It's in short flashes, and it leaves me. Almost as if I'm some sort of conduit at times.
Well, that's weird, because it seems as though Kilvin is still a perfectly capable conduit to the Morning Lord. Wouldn't you agree?
Is he a follower?
Mm-hmm.
Directly. I'm interested in his teachings, but...
Maybe that is what is happening. I do not know.
Fair enough. Do you know much about Strahd's powers as a vampire?
Unfortunately, no. My
What-
past.
What good are you? I say that with a wink and a smile, but also a little bit of exasperation.
Unfortunately, I have not observed him much directly, nor do I know a lot about vampires. I apologize that I cannot help you further.
I understand.
Is there anything else?
Thank you. No, I appreciate your time.
Good.
Very well. Kilvin.
Yeah.
As you are leaving, you hear a voice in your head go, "Please return tonight."
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, after Kilvin and Ren leave, I'm gonna take a little bit of extra time at the pond, and I'm gonna try to clean off my cloak, reapply my eyeliner and various makeup, and get ready for my hot date with Ezmerelda tonight.
Do you drink any of it?
Sure.
Okay.
And then I'll catch up with the group, all spiffy and spoofy.
Tux is looking pretty good.
Awesome. I'm feeling good.
Wait, you're splashing water on yourself?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take some time to prepare myself again.
Okay. You see Tux is pretty beat up. Still many of the scars from that fall.
Okay, yeah. Then, yeah, I group back up with the group and I say, guys, before we head out to Ezmerelda, I'm still curious about the powers here. There's something so off. I think we should take a second to maybe commune. What do you guys think?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna group up with the squad in a place where I don't think anyone's really watching us, and I'm going to channel commune. I'm gonna ritual cast it.
Where the sheep used to live.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're okay. Let's do this.
Okay, so my first question is, am I talking...
Well, hold on.
Oh, go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Go ahead.
Let me change the music here. As you cast this spell, Tux, you feel this dark presence, and you all watch as Tux collapses on the ground.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Tux, you find yourself in a void
Oh, this is weird.
in endless directions.
And Tux
You look
is dead.
around, and you see in the distance a figure with wing-like appendages staring
An
at you.
angel or a celestial type figure?
It's very similar to the
Hey.
figure that you had seen engulf Strahd in the tome.
Okay. Okay, wow. Wait a second, what's Raidriar doing here?
And it's staring at you.
Right now I'm communing. And I'm also fixing the GUI on...
Can I
OBS.
sense this dark presence?
To you, it just appears Tux is passed out.
So does it appear that way to Ren as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so... Hello, you must... this isn't one of my questions, but I am kind of saying it in a way to see if I can get a freebie. You must be the figure that is giving Strahd his power.
Is that a question you're asking? This spell you get 3 questions.
I want to judge his reaction, then quickly cut him off before he can answer.
I mean, there's really
okay,
no
no, it's
phase.
fine. No, I understand. All right, fuck that. I'm going to say,
I'm here. I can actually... I'll grab this picture from the tome. I should... where's it at? If you don't mind waiting a minute.
Yeah, take your time. Well,
If this a picture of this figure would be beneficial for you.
Yes, please help. Feel free. I guess Raidriar, you came to in the burgomaster's cottage with Isaac, Myrtle, and 9 children.
I'm a father?
Yes. Congratulations. When I controlled your character, you went off on a honeymoon with your harem of women.
You gave the wizard my character sheet?
Oh, if you want to read through it while this is going on, you did get Victor's book. It is a handout that you can look at under text handouts.
Oh, right.
Victor's book? Where are we? Everything's a blur.
You're at Kresk right now. You dealt with the
fucking
werewolves.
freezing.
Oh shit, it's raining. I need to close my window.
Oh.
Oh, okay. This figure, yep, it's up on the screen now.
Yep.
Cool. Wow, you look intimidating. That I guess this kind of answered my questions of who I'm talking to. My next question is, are there any powers other than any other religious powers that are decently capable in this land other than you and the 2 coffins beside you?
You see the figure turn towards you, and it begins moving towards you.
Oh god.
Yes.
Interesting.
And you see, as it gets closer, you feel a growing, and you feel your mouth, and you now have fangs.
That's weird.
You do take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, this is weird. This is really weird. Okay.
Okay, do the fangs come out in the overworld?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Is Kilvin getting his powers from the Morning Lord? Is Kilvin still a conduit for the Morning Lord, or I can't say, or something else?
You see he moves forward more. No. And now you feel your nostrils flare, and you seem to have taken similar features to Strahd's gaunt face.
This is weird, but I'm gonna keep asking questions.
And you do take a 2nd point of exhaustion.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Can you remind me how exhaustion works? Just real briefly.
So currently you are at disadvantage for all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
I'm gonna dispel the communion.
Okay. And Tux, you're ripped from this, and you wake up exhausted.
Do I have fangs still?
No.
I had one more question.
You feel. How do you feel right now?
I feel great.
Ren looks at him and goes, "Yeah, you look like me."
You look worse than he does, which is saying a lot.
Fuck. Damn, that does a lot. Okay. Well, there's...
Now you look like crap for your date with Ezmerelda.
Darn. That's too bad. I was really trying to woo her, but I guess it's over. Okay, well, gathering back, I guess I'll just look Kilvin directly in the eye and say, do you know that you're not communing with the Morning Lord when you channel your powers?
Yeah, I never said I was. My god is Syrian.
Dumbass.
Oh. Wait, I thought you said you were a Morning Lord person.
No. I'm trying to set something up with that, but I am, like, allying myself with him. I don't think our 2 gods are opposed.
Well, I just took a point of exhaustion to learn nothing.
Kinda.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. Alright, let's head out to camp.
Okay. You head south, and you eventually do find Ezmerelda huddled around a campfire that she started with her wagon nearby.
Oh. Ren walks over to the campfire circle and literally falls over.
You had quite a bit going on earlier, that's for certain.
It's been a long day.
Ren doesn't even move and just like says with his face
And you see
face down, she's like,
she hands you a bottle of wine.
I
A woman after your own heart.
I attempt to lift my head to drink it. He said, Ren says, I'm just here for the conversation, don't mind me.
So, who are you? I mean, I know your names now, but what the hell are you all doing in Barovia?
Oh, that's a long
Sightseeing.
story.
Long story short, Strahd likes to play games.
How many different adventurers have you met? I assume we're not your first.
I've been all over the place, to more than I can count, but
Well, we're
They
the
never
ones that
stick
are going
around
to
for
take
long.
down. We're the ones that are going to take down Strahd. I say,
Oh,
looking
really?
around for. Actually, I can't see shit. Never mind.
what do you mean you can't see shit?
I don't have see invisibility
Oh,
to see if we're being watched, but I say that with a wink to the sky, assuming that we're being watched.
really now? And do you have any plan to do this?
Right now, our goal, I think.
Wait, you want to know what our plan is to defeat Strahd?
If you have one, I'd love to hear it.
Oh yeah, why don't we just tell you our grand epic plan and explain it like a comic book villain while Strahd could be watching us? What a brilliant idea.
Do you have any way to
smart
guarantee we're not
one.
being scryed on?
No,
I'm talking to Ezmerelda.
I know.
Hmm,
Shut up.
that's quite a costly spell. From what I've heard, it only lasts for so long. That would be quite a feat of him to be picking the perfect moment right now.
He's
I wouldn't put it
done it
past
before,
True.
as best we can tell.
Especially since the
Do we
wolves...
see any wolves around here? Or any monsters that could be
Nope.
spying on us? Okay.
So,
I like thumb my nose at a passing raven. Give it a signal.
okay, gotcha.
Oh.
It will alert you if it sees anything suspicious.
Hey,
Okay.
animal handling, baby, let's go.
So what is your epic plan? Why don't you start? You're
Well,
the new one here.
originally I had heard that my mentor Van Richten was coming here to defeat Strahd, and I decided he probably would need a little bit of help.
He doesn't seem to like you very much, though.
Like is different than afraid. Or dislike is different than afraid. I must inform you.
He's
Oh, right.
he
She
fears
is
you?
She's Vistani, yeah.
That's
Vistani
right.
curse.
Well, I mean, you know you can fix him, right?
I'm sorry?
You just have to believe you can.
You're Vistana. You can undo what happened to him.
Unfortunately, that's not quite as easy as it seems.
What will you need?
Vistani curses are quite strange things. One Vistani cannot just simply dispel another's.
How do we dispel the curse on Van Richten?
Unfortunately, I'm not too sure. And she kind of turns,
Have you ever
looks at the
tried?
fire.
I don't know if we believe her.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I'll give guidance on this. I'll help you. I don't believe her either. Okay.
Mhm.
Natural 20. It seems that she just doesn't quite trust you all yet. For sure.
Fair enough.
That's, you know what, can't really argue with that. Okay. I look to the group and give her the make her like us look.
Well, I had something about the Abbey was off to me, so I was staying there. Hopefully, maybe that Strahd would visit.
Smart.
Might be able to get the jump on him, but
That's
You wanted to take on Strahd by yourself?
well,
we thought you were
I could
smart.
at least surprise him. I had a magic circle. Maybe trap him.
The
that'll
old
do it.
magic circle burn him to death trick.
that'll-
We even
that'll get him. Totally.
it worked on the vampire spawn we used.
Barely.
Well,
He's not really just vampire spawn.
we have a feeling
But-
if that would work, Van Richten would have done it by now. He has access to it as well.
The problem with a vampire like Strahd is not necessarily doing those sort of tricks, but it's pinning him down in a location. Really.
That's true. Our last
Quite
encounter with Strahd,
true.
he seemed to kind of just disappear.
Yes.
Does Magic Circle keep him from teleporting?
Is
Yes, that is one way to... You see, vampires are tricky creatures. Killing one does not simply kill it. You see, higher vampires such as Strahd, when they die, actually burst into a mist and travel back to their coffin, and after about an hour or so, reawaken.
Could he do that if he's in the
Only-
Magic Circle?
Only driving a stake while they are resting in such a way will truly end a vampire. Unless, of course, you manage to trap them in a magic circle, or if they are currently in the presence of sunlight. Suppresses this feature that they have.
If we kill him in sunlight, he doesn't respawn.
That's... I do not know this term respawn necessarily, but
they
This might
regenerate.
actually be really simple, and I hope I'm not.
I'm
oversimplifying it, but-
sure we're missing
Well,
a couple
have-
things.
there's
A very
no
nice way.
there's no sunlight here, and we have to stake him in his coffin if we want to actually kill him.
Oh, that's true. There is no sunlight here.
What's the nature of your?
I'm sure
Not yet.
being like Strahd would most likely have thought of things like this. He probably has some sort of trick up his sleeve,
Oh, I guarantee it.
but it's worth a shot at least.
He seems to have a. We've met the people in his ranks before. He's got a bit of a cult going on. How easy is it for him to add to
Yes.
that cult? Or do we think he'll be limited to that number now?
Not vampire spawn are a simple trifle for a higher vampire to create.
Right, he can create a lot of vampire spawn, but we're talking about like the people in his ranks. Are they not vampires?
I highly doubt it. Vampire is very, very close to the chest with their true power. If anything, they're most likely just advanced spawn.
Looking to the
Another
group, do we believe that?
thing about spawn is that, as far as I'm aware, spawn are completely subservient to the one that created them.
Oh,
That prompts a question. So we met one of apparently Strahd's spawn that is hell-bent and intent on helping us defeat Strahd. What was her name? She hung out with us.
I forget her
Sasha?
name. Sasha.
Yeah.
but if she's completely subservient, then
You said a spawn said that they wanted to work with you against.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps her as a slave in his basement.
Yep.
So maybe she's not a spawn yet?
Well, all
She
I
had
know.
fangs, right?
She
Yeah.
said that she'd been locked in the basement for decades, so yeah, she's undead.
All I know is that I've never ran into a vampire spawn that has ever done something without their master telling them.
Ah, well, that's still useful information.
That's pretty useful. It's pretty hard. I knew it was kind of hard to trust Sasha already.
Is it possible to teleport into a magic circle?
As far as I'm aware, no.
I was thinking, we know that Strahd has the ability to teleport to certain locations.
well, I don't think he can teleport. It's the horse that can teleport.
Well, he has the thing in the castle, the
Oh,
colored
well,
stones.
yeah.
If they teleport him to a very specific spot, we could have someone waiting there with a magic circle, and then they would just have to. We would just cast the invisibility, wait until we can see Strahd scrying on us, make it clear that we're in an area that he can teleport to, do something to piss him off, and as soon as he shows up, magic circle.
The castle will be quite a endeavor. I'm afraid vampire layers are notorious.
Oh, we don't have to go to the castle at all. We just have to figure out where he teleports
I mean,
to.
to kill him, we still have to get to the coffin, don't we?
Well, we'll just need one extra piece. The sword.
Here's a question for you, Ezmerelda. We're kind of concerned about the information we can even know about this land or about Strahd, because we're fairly certain that he has the power to charm us and gain any information that we have. Like, we're worried we can't know about it. Certain key figures' locations, we're worried we can't know about. Is there any way to counteract this charm? Is there any way to prevent him prevent us from being susceptible to that?
The only way I know to prevent a vampire's charm is to not look them directly in the eye. Looking them in the eye, their eyes seem to be the key to their charming powers.
Okay.
But
All right.
Is that easier said than done?
Once a figure is charmed, the effect typically lasts around a day.
Wow. Okay.
So who knows? You have to be very careful around vampires.
Kilvin,
Yeah.
you had an encounter,
I did.
and your mind was
Well,
wiped. What
far as-
else did you do on that day? Do you remember?
A while ago, not really.
He tied your shoelaces together.
Son of a bitch. I knew that fucker was up to something.
But never, ever look a higher vampire directly in the eye.
Are the people around him higher vampire, or are they vampire spawn?
Like
She
I said,
said they're
highly,
highly spawn.
that would be very surprising.
Okay. Interesting.
It does not mean spawn are mindless creatures, though.
True. How much do you know a lot about Strahd? You've been here for a while, right?
Unfortunately, most of my knowledge is about vampires in general. Rickton and I took care of a few in our day, but Strahd is supposed to be the first, apparently.
Yeah, we've heard ancient bullshit.
Ancient land.
You see she kind of kicks back and with her long coat on, kind of pulls it around as she does so and goes, "So, Ren, experience with missing limbs, huh?"
Ren lifts his face off the ground and says, "You have no idea. Ever had your arm ripped off at the shoulder?"
Not an arm, but I did have to take matters in my own hand.
What do you mean?
She pulls her coat to the side, and you see her right leg is completely mechanical.
Wow.
Oh, so she's Full Metal Alchemist. Gotcha. I see.
Very finely crafted prosthetic. She goes,
Impressive. Would you mind if I examine
Where
it?
did you get that?
I don't know if I trust you quite that much yet, Kilvin.
You mind if I infinitely put my hands all over your leg?
And it's amazing craftsmanship.
You mind if I feel you up?
Yes, I got
Ren-
bit by a werewolf once out in the wilderness on my own, and I had to take matters in my own
You
hands.
could have just created a restoration.
Ren pulls his shoulder piece off and
Did not
shows
have
off.
that. That was not an option at the time, unfortunately.
Ren shows off the 360 circular scar on his left shoulder, and there's probably still like stitch scars as well because the abbot like literally sewed it back on with a fish hook. And, I was like, well, Ren says, well, luckily I didn't have to use a prosthetic, but unluckily, this arm was forcefully and miraculously reattached to my shoulder.
By who exactly? That's quite advanced.
Turns out the abbot is more than he seems.
Oh yeah.
Did
And
the
all-
abbot
and-
touch you?
and all that it cost was an ear.
What'd you say, Ezmerelda?
Well, technically, the abbot did say that if you gave him Victor, you guys would be square.
Well, now we're square, but originally...
That's right. Okay, cool.
Wait, what did he want Victor for?
His parts...
Experiments.
Oh.
Turns out
Victor's also crazy. Victor's crazy, and also we have his journal, which is pretty telling. Anyways, Ren looks back over at Ezmerelda and goes, "Dark times, dark measures. Can't draw a bow with one hand."
It's true. What's up with the eyes?
Your feet.
Never seen anything like
feet.
it.
Well, most people have two just like me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, are his eyes white now?
They're like pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
I have a rare skin condition.
That it only affects the eyes.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Does seem a waste for...
Okay. She shrugs. I don't judge.
I'm not even trying to deceive her. I'm just like purposefully trying to keep a secret. Like I give her a smirk.
I've been a victim of enough prejudice in my life to know how it feels. So
Yeah.
I can understand the sensitivity.
Those skin conditions, man. They give you some advantages, teehee, and some disadvantages.
So, what are all your plans in the next coming days?
Oh, if there's a lull in conversation, Ren stands up and goes, "I gotta pee. Come on, boys!" And he wraps an arm around Kilvin's shoulders and Raidriar's shoulders and tries to hobble off into the darkness with them for a second.
Okay.
Like, "I need you to hold me up. I'm still too weak to stand."
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I look at Tux and wiggle my eyebrows, and we
No, wait, no, that's not what I want.
And then if Kilvin and Raidriar don't struggle, we saunter off into the darkness. Just taking a casual stroll along the wall.
Why?
Are you all going to try and listen in on this conversation?
Nope, Ren's drunk.
No, Kilvin's actually gonna leave Ren with Raidriar and go to the pool.
Okay. As you guys come back, you see Ezmerelda just chewing on some bread.
Good
Drinking
bread?
some wine. Not really. It's enough for the road, though.
Can you spare me a crumb?
You see she reaches and tosses a loaf over to you all.
Oh, how kind. I chow down.
So, Tux here tells me that Strahd's coming to town.
Correct.
And none
Yep.
of you're not laying an ambush, anything at all?
I
No.
plan to hide.
Hide? This is an opportunity.
You are
Oh,
wrong.
yeah?
You're a level 4 wizard. What are you gonna do against Strahd?
Look, it's either we kill him or we don't kill him. Do you
And
think
if
you can? Do you think you have a plan that can kill him right then and
I
there?
mean, I can try to think of something. I mean, we have 7 knights.
That.
Don't you feel like it'll do more harm than good? If Strahd's not our enemy yet, and we have time to go around and...
But if he brings any of his associates, maybe we can deal a blow to him.
Oh yeah, and he won't kill us for that.
Strahd's actually pretty happy with us right now. We kinda saved this town.
Most important thing I think is hiding the things that he still doesn't know about.
Yeah.
She turns and scoffs.
Of which there are several things in this town.
Of which there are several.
So, what do you all plan on doing then before then, at least?
Hiding.
Get
Hiding.
some
Yes,
food.
hiding.
Probably.
wait, we have 7
they're
days?
having problems with the food. We're trying to help out the people here so that they can at least get through the winter.
Yes, we are.
It's a noble thing, a good plan.
What do you know about the Fitatovs?
I don't
Ever
know.
heard of them?
In passing, but
No, okay.
not too much.
Probably gonna
Yeah.
figure out who the abbot is or what he is.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Did we tell her he's a celestial? I don't remember.
You
don't think so.
you didn't, but I'm sure you would have brought it up when you were talking
Oh,
about it.
did you want to know Strahd's entire backstory?
Backstory? I mean, any information is useful.
We can tell you. if
Yeah,
you
and
want.
yeah, she agrees, and I'll assume that you go.
I was
and-
kind of restricting that info 'cause she was restricting info from us.
Was she?
No, what info are you restricting from us as brothers?
We're not going to press on it, though.
Okay,
Not
we're
yet.
not going to press on it, though.
We can talk later.
We'll talk later.
Kilvin is also not here, by the way. He's hopped off.
Where
Okay.
did Kilvin go?
Oh, to the pool. He was going to Sergey for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And Ezmerelda goes, well, if that's the case, I might go do some investigating while you all take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you aren't gonna
I
try
heard
to?
I heard of a manor that had an old order of knights that
Oh, good idea. I think we can do that in 7 days.
Hey,
I know
no,
what you're
that's
talking about.
Hey, no, that's our treasure. Don't.
I was gonna go scope it out a little bit.
Can we assist you when you plan to raid that place?
Yes, sure, but I can head there and check it out beforehand if you're all taking care of this food issue.
That'd be much appreciated.
We will gladly. The second we
and
can leave
also-
Kresk, that's where we want to go.
I heard of a strange temple that might reside in the mountains.
Yep.
If you find,
You are
if
like
find,
10 sessions behind.
if you find that temple.
How long have
we
you been in
will-
Barovia?
Not very long, maybe a week, the most.
Wait, really?
A week the most.
Have you been to the temple? Do you know what the rest of the map looks like? Can you draw on the map?
We already have
I've
the map.
heard of it.
We don't have the whole map,
I was
do we?
gonna go do some digging and asking some of the other Vistani camps if they might know anything.
Still a
Be
good
careful
idea.
of the ones that talk to Strahd.
How'd you get to Barovia?
I'm Vistani. I can move between.
Move between what?
Worlds.
Honestly, I'm
Do
not
we-
sure.
Do we know, like, I don't know if this is spoilers because I really don't know, but has it been confirmed, like, Barovia is, you know what I'm trying to say, right, DM?
You haven't had any direct confirmation of something like that.
Okay.
You know that you did kind of get confirmed from Rickton that there's land surrounding Barovia, separated by these mists. And she goes,
What do you know about the mists?
I know they prevent non-Vistani. She takes a sip of wine.
Nani Vistani.
Are you suppressing more
I'm not-
info from us?
Know that I can't carry anyone that's not Vistani out once they're in.
Fair enough. I genuinely don't know what you guys are talking about, but
Well,
go ahead.
Ren collapses because Ben has to go to bed.
Are you
no
are you
problem.
planning on?
I figure we're wrapping this session up here.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you planning
I'll
on laying an
tell
ambush
Kilvin,
without telling
we can
us?
hop in the Whispers chat and I can we do your thing.
Is she? Are you planning on ambushing Strahd without letting us know?
Do you really not want to do anything when he's here?
Can we talk about it later?
Very well, but I'll be out.
When do you
Is
plan
there
on
any
coming
way
back?
we can contact each other?
Raven.
We have Raven powers.
Sign of good luck.
It's a little bit more than luck. We have an information network through the
And let's
Ravens.
leave it at that.
That's impressive.
I mean, it's not ours, but we use it.
We have the
Raven?
internet.
The Raven
Raven.
net.
The
Damn.
Raven net.
Well, if that's all, I'm
Check
going
out
to retire.
Raven. Yes, we'll see you in a few days. We look forward to
No.
journeying with you to the.
Ren,
Go ahead, Ren.
Ren pats Tux on the shoulder and goes, "We don't mind if you stay."
She chuckles. He's not my type.
That's fair.
Ren wiggles his eyebrows and goes, "Who is your type?"
Haven't found it yet, honestly.
Ren takes it in stride. Ren
Kill
takes it in stride.
Strahd, and we'll maybe.
Ah, I see. The vampire slaying.
You
type.
like men
I
who
see.
kill Strahd? That's your type?
Shirtless.
It's a pretty
I
high
guess-
fucking bar.
I guess it is. Yes, I'm quite difficult to pin down.
Duly noted.
That's funny. All right.
Why is
now
everybody
this just
hitting
a
on her?
Now this is just a four-way competition to see who wins Ezmerelda.
Curse of simp.
Just never. I'll outlive her. All yours.
You guys can have her.
That's hilarious.